Talk is officially on. Tank Talk is officially on Team Redcon 1. Stay at your highest state of readiness with the fastest growing supplement company in the United States of America, Redcon 1. Redcon offers a multitude of products to make sure you're energized and feel at your best with their Total War pre-workout, Redcon 1 energy drinks, protein, and more. And as a bonus to feeling energized and at your best, use our promo code TANKTALK at checkout to receive 20% off your next order. Hey yo, are you sick and tired sitting around on the couch or the bar stool and missing out on the live action? Well, look no further. We got you covered with the help of the official ticketing partner of the Tank Talk podcast, SeatGeek. SeatGeek lets you know what seats are absolute crop and what seats are the best in the house with their unique deal score feature, as well as offering the best ticketing prices in the market. Use promo code TANKTALKPOD, all caps, no spaces, at checkout and get $20 off your first purchase. Download SeatGeek on any iOS or Android devices and go out there and experience the live action of any big game today.
Go Raptors! Yeah!
The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude, and welcome back to the Tank Talk podcast. It's Tank Atiri speaking into a microphone here on the Emerging Media Creators Co-op, and we're just going to put 2024 right behind us, kick it to the curb. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year, 2025. New Year, same us. Same old show, same old sports stooges. How you doing? We'll keep the same moving. We'll keep the ball rolling, shall we? First things first, hopefully everyone had a great holiday season. Christmas was wonderful. Hopefully the New Year's was all right. We're all in same shape here. Hopefully the hangover is just everyone's just cruising by today. But let's carry on.
Just hanging around.
Whole lot going on in the sports world. We'll catch you up to speed today with some NFL football. We got college football going on right now. I got Ohio State and Oregon playing on the side here, so I'll be checking in and out. As of right now, Ohio State is up 34-0 on the Oregon Ducks, and so you guys could just Ohio State haters just keep it moving. You know what I mean, brother Brun?
Oh, yeah. You seen the Oregon commercial? I forgot what commercial it was, where it was like, don't forget to check what mascot it is. And the dude brought a duck.
Oh, yes.
Yes. That's how you're feeling over there?
State Farm, or was it Dr. Pepper?
It's something.
Who cares?
It's something.
Who cares? That's what Ohio State's doing right now at the tailgate.
Duck.
Without further ado, let's get it rolling. To my left, obviously joined by the one and only brother Bren. And when I say the one and only today, I mean the one and only. There's no hating ass Donnie today.
It's empty over here, man. But the bad vibes are out, I guess. So
it's gonna be
good vibes are in, spreading them out.
Are we not hating in 2025? Is that what I'm
sure next week we'll get it back.
Word?
I'm sure we'll get it back.
Oh, yeah. Hey, hopefully, Donnie, you're still in one piece up in Toronto over there. But, brother Brent, how's your holiday, brother?
It was great, man. Hey, it wasn't too cold, wasn't too snowy. It was just right.
I will say for Christmas, it was, I mean, we got a decent amount of snow and like nasty or nothing. But right now, it's like there's nothing that's clear.
Like it
clear
never
right
happened.
Love it. New year, new Western New York, I suppose.
I love it. Until in the next 2 months where we absolutely get blizzard out. But, gotta love Western New York.
Glad you're in one piece, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you're in one piece. And day by day, bro. Day by day, we're pushing. But it's a new year. Like I said, all that bad juju, we're going to leave it in 2024.
Spread the
new
good
day.
Vibes. Oh, yeah.
Day one right there. And on the ones and twos, we got Aiden. What's up, man?
Hey.
New year, we out here.
He said we out here.
New podcast lineup at least.
No, it's the same.
Not today.
He said brand new us, dude.
Hold on, before I get to, I'm hearing some voice, but before we address that, Aiden, how was your holiday, dude? The Green Bay Packers wasn't a good outing against the Vikings.
It was a tough one. I mean, 2 points, no big deal. We come back next time. Well, we can get into that performance later. But I want to ask you, how was your holiday?
Dude, it wasn't bad. I got some family time in.
What?
Nadia was unfortunately sick, so she finally just got on the other side of it.
Because it's a new year. Because it's a new year.
That's what I'm thinking. Leave it behind you. Leave the sickness behind you. But I don't know if you guys heard in the background. There's a voice we haven't heard in a while.
Homer's back.
I don't think it was Homer.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Homer's been here for a couple
I was about
weeks.
to say he didn't leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his return. No hockey today. We got Anthony. What's up, man?
Hey.
Nothing. I'm in one piece too. You guys, if you were wondering, I'm in one piece.
One Piece 2.
How's hockey been?
Been fun. Good.
It's good.
Yeah, we won our first game in 3 years.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's massive, bro. That's massive.
We've been 1-25. So
Hey, but one's better than zero. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. I mean,
And
new team.
Are you looking forward to playing at the Harbor Center this weekend?
yeah,
Cool.
pretty fun.
You got to tell everybody it's my birthday, man, because we got to win this one.
It is your birthday that day. We had a game before, so we're gonna be ready.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. A little practice.
I did see you guys are going on like a little stretch here.
Yeah, we are
Are
going.
you going what? Friday, Saturday. I think you're going Monday.
Yep. We're gonna be ready.
Boys are buzzing.
Boys are buzzed.
They're buzzed or buzzing.
We're buzzing.
Okay.
It's the
Boys are buzzed.
continuation, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I
Buzzed.
respect it. I respect it. Love to hear it though. Guys, let us know how your holiday was in the comment section. Love to hear from y'all. But before you go do that, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at @TankTalk_pod. Stay with everything Tank Talk.
Yeah.
If you're not following us on the socials, go do that. Make sure you're on the website, tanktalkpodcast.com, to stay up to date with everything else Tank Talk. I know a lot of guys, I don't know if you guys seen this. So on TikTok, speaking of boys been buzzing, TikTok has been buzzing.
Oh, yeah?
So Thursday night, I put out a little picture. There was a Thursday night game. Seahawks beat the Bears. It was like 6-3 in a fucking barn burner or whatever.
Bad game.
There's Bears fans out with the fucking paper bags over their heads. It's just sad.
Oh, they're at that point?
So I took the picture. I posted on TikTok. I'm like, Bears fans, this is a safe space. So let it free. And boy, did they.
Oh, no.
And boy, did they.
Bears were down, huh?
Yeah. And so then, obviously, we'll get into this as well. Colts lost to the Giants. It was typical fashion. Past 4 seasons, just don't show up. So I did the
High
same
scoring
thing.
game.
I was like, you know what? Let me see what Colts fans are thinking. Guys, it's a safe space. Let us know. Oh, they're letting us know. They're letting everyone. Yeah. So I'm starting to believe that our TikTok is slowly turning into a fan therapy page.
We do like to hear from fans.
Yes. And
Very open about our thoughts.
Yeah, we're here for everyone.
Yeah.
This is what the show was built on. So I love seeing that our TikTok is starting to have a purpose.
Say what you got to say, though.
Yeah. Oh, they have. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. I haven't been able to go through everything. That's how we're getting flooded right now.
Yeah. What you're saying now, though? We encourage snitching.
We do say,
Yeah.
we do encourage that.
So
People were getting on me about that too. It's like someone's got to do it.
someone's got to do it.
You got to make sure everyone else is in line. But nonetheless, make sure you follow us on all the socials. And if you haven't checked it out yet, this is one reason why you got to stay up to date with everything Tank Talk on TankTalkPodcast.com. We're running the holiday giveaway still. You got one more week left. You could win. I actually got in person too. College football 25 for the PS5.
Boom.
And Madden 25 for Xbox Series X.
Boom.
Guys, I'm not making this up. They're right here in the flesh. Got them in my hands today, right here, right now. All you got to do in order to win one of these, brother, I know you're about to ask me.
Yeah.
All you got to do is subscribe to the Tank Talk Podcast newsletter. Winners will be announced next week's episode live here on our YouTube channel, Tank Talk Podcast on YouTube. Live next week, January 7th at 6:30 p.m.
Hold up.
2 winners.
Easy as that.
Hold on, wait a minute.
See, what if you got a PS4 like me?
Well, you're out of luck.
You could either be a good friend and give it to someone you know,
All right.
or if you relate to giving someone a gift for Christmas or the holiday season or whatever, just re-gift it.
All right.
Whatever you got to do.
All right.
Whatever you got to do. So with that being said,
or maybe just upgrade.
you could upgrade.
You got the game already.
Yeah, all you need is the console.
Maybe.
This is the time to get into them, though.
Yeah, and it's like if you don't have it by now, why wasn't it on your Christmas list?
Right. Santa would have got you.
Santa's always
Nah,
listening. He
I'm
checks
not-
his list twice.
I'm
sure
not
he's
really
doing
on the
all right.
game no more.
You're not in the game no more because of
Nah.
hockey, right?
No, just like in general.
Jeez.
That was that got sad.
He said, no,
I
not in
played
the game, man.
a couple
no."
games of OG Fortnite, and then I'm done.
Done.
Yeah.
OG's done, so you're done.
That's
Damn.
it. But nonetheless, speaking of something else that is sad, though, in all seriousness, rest in peace to Greg Gumbel, unfortunately, legend of CBS Sports, voice of NFL football and college basketball. He will be deeply missed tuning into Sundays. He would always start off with, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NFL football. My name is Greg Gumbel, joined here with Trent Green. Iconic voice, and not even just football, but sports broadcasting in general.
Yes.
I believe he was the first African American to call a Super Bowl. CBS, I forget what year it was. It was a long time ago, but nonetheless, rest in peace, Greg Gumbel, absolute legend in the broadcasting world. You will be missed, brother. You will be missed, especially when we come around Selection Sunday for college basketball, the March Madness tournament. Yeah, it's gonna be different.
I'll be balling like it's March Madness.
I don't even know what you just said.
And with that, we'll go a moment of silence, I guess. Jeez.
It's future, dude.
All right, moment pass.
Okay.
Let's talk about what's going on in football right now.
A lot of
NFL
football.
There's a lot to catch up on. So if we miss some things, sorry about it. We're going to try to keep our best to keep this thing rolling here. So I would say it might be safe to say the 2018 NFL draft class might be one of the greatest of all time because they're, at least right now, they're on absolute fire. Absolute fire. So we got Baker Mayfield. He ended up being the first overall pick. Got the Buccaneers buzzing. Saquon Barkley. 100 yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's most rushing yards in a season record. Sam Darnold obviously was drafted to the Jets. You could even argue he's an MVP contender right now for the Vikings,
which is insane. If you would have told me that while he was on the Jets,
listen, I know we got to pinpoint down on who the real contenders are. But the way he's been performing, one of the most low-key 13, 14-win teams of all time.
He should be up there.
If you're going down like a top 5 list, he's definitely on that list.
For sure.
So he's going crazy. Josh Allen, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Front runner for the MVP right now. If it wasn't for him, we don't know where the Bills would be. Plain and simple.
Don't want to know.
Plain and simple.
Don't know if I'd be believing.
You sure don't. And then, obviously, Lamar Jackson. 2-time MVP, in the contention for his 3rd right now. 2018 draft class. There's still a long list of players who are absolute superstars in this draft class. I didn't even mention. You got along the likes of Quentin Nelson, Roquan Smith, Vita Vea, Derwin James, Jair Alexander, just to name a few. DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley.
Basically anchors for their teams.
A good portion of them, 100%.
Yeah. Insane.
So looking at this too, it's kind of nuts how Lamar fell to 32. Still can't believe it to this day.
Yeah.
Well, because everyone thought he was a running back.
They're like, yeah, he should be a quarterback, and then here we are.
They thought wrong.
2 MVPs deep.
They thought wrong.
Maybe a 3rd.
I just want to mention 2018 draft class. We're going to see how this thing plays out the rest of the way, but 2018, so far looking like
it's up there.
One of the best all time. I don't know if maybe we'll debate this in the offseason because what was it, the 2012 class or 2011, whichever one J.J. Watt was in?
Something around there.
That was unreal, too. We'll revisit that in the offseason, but staying in this draft class, we mentioned Saquon Barkley, who was 101 yards away from breaking the single season rushing record. Unfortunately, let's bow our heads because, ladies and gentlemen, I got breaking news. Fortunately, the Philadelphia Eagles will be benching Saquon Barkley this weekend.
You think?
And we will not see history being broken.
You think he wanted to be benched?
I think it's probably a good move because if he does go out and break it and then he gets injured, that fucks your whole season up.
That's it.
So, I get it, but it hurts to see.
Yeah, obviously, from a fan's perspective, you want to see him go out and break that record, especially against the team that had just let him go and lost faith in him.
You can't make that story any better.
No, it's literally a movie script right there.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, if he would end up playing, I think he would have broken it.
Oh, easily.
You could
Probably
work
first
in the
quarter.
First quarter, yeah.
And just leave there. But from the team's perspective, I definitely get it.
They definitely need him.
Because although like this also incorporates into the MVP conversation, debate, whatever. The way I see it is like if you take a guy away from the team, try to think of how they would perform without him. We've seen they're already in one of the top rushing teams in the league before he got there, but he obviously brings them to another level.
Oh yeah.
So I get why they're bunching him. They want him rested, especially Jalen Hurts out too.
Yeah,
they don't want to fuck around.
Exactly. They don't want to risk another.
Do we know if Kenny Pickett's playing?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Okay. 'Cause I was about to say I wasn't sure.
Because obviously they're not in the running for the first seed. They're pretty much locked into the second seed. So I really don't blame them. I get it. I get it, Sirianni. I know a lot of fans are a little upset right now because they want to see history being broken. But I get it.
I thought you were going to talk about Tanner McGee. Threw a touchdown to A.J. Brown. It was a dime.
It was. Why are these guys coming for the Eagles? Why are they coming in and just laying it up?
It's crazy. Must be a good system.
Maybe. But, like, yeah. So, Tanner McGee, first touchdown pass, A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's he just chucks it up there. And then he had no clue. He went
to the sideline and told him, he was like, oh, shit, we got to get that back.
Big Dom, go get it.
And he did. He did a great job. They're like, oh,
good on the jersey. Good on the fan, though.
Yeah.
Good on the fan, though.
He said, oh, yeah, I'll take the jersey. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
So, as soon as the game ended, A.J. Brown went over, got him the jersey, changed the ball, and it was all good.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to see it. I really did want to see it, just because I wanted it. I wanted it to spice up the MVP debate.
Yeah, but like, also, is it a real record breaker? Because also, what is the 17 game instead of 16 back then?
Nah, don't bring this up.
Like, it feels like you have to put like a asterisk next to the.
It's still a record. It's still a record.
But like, still, do you think Eric Dickerson could have put up like 100 more yards to it?
Probably, but here's the thing too. It's like I get where you're coming. I get that argument, but if you're presenting that, you could probably approach that with almost every record being broken.
All right. Yeah,
because as each like generation goes on, it seems like they're adding more and more games.
Well, I was also about to say they do this with basketball. If you put LeBron in Jordan's era, or however you do whatever player in which era, they would dominate. And it's like, well, it was that era that's how they played the game then, but this is how they play the game now. You can't really
you'll never get an
compare. Yeah.
But like I said, I get that perspective, but it's like I feel like you would have to do it with almost every record being broken from here on out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Still breaks the record.
It's still a record broken. What we talking
You can't put it on him.
Can't. He's just doing
He don't make the schedule. He go out in there and plays, damn it. He go out there and play ball.
He only knows ball, and that's what he's doing.
Do you know ball, bro?
Balling out. You know ball, Anthony?
I don't know if Anthony, you know ball, brother.
I know ball.
He does a Hall of Fame hoodie on, so maybe he does.
Been there, done that.
Maybe. Oh, you're in there? You're in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, if you really look into the wall, I wrote my name on it.
Oh, you wrote your name on it?
If you really look, I'm in there.
He just see, that's what I'm talking about. He just snitched on himself.
Encourage snitching.
He fucking took the Sharpie, wrote his name on the Hall of Fame wall. That is
encourage snitching.
Never allowed there again. Threw himself under the bus.
He probably etched it in there too, so you can't scrape it
off. When I say I encourage, I don't mean like snitch on yourself. You never allowed.
I'm in the Hall of Fame. Am I not in the Hall of Fame now?
I mean, I guess you're in, but like,
yeah.
You don't have a bus?
Bus?
Yeah.
What?
You gotta.
I know he wasn't gonna know what a bus is.
You got a golden jacket?
I do got the jacket.
All right, bring it in next time.
All right, well.
All right. Well, that's how you solve that.
Let me pull up Amazon.
Go to Amazon.
He snitched on himself again. See,
I got it. Don't worry.
But do you think that? I think this is the closest we've been to like getting that record broken. Because when was the last time? Was it Chris Johnson? I'm assuming.
Probably.
What about the Adrian Peterson MVP?
I think.
Or was that just touchdowns that he had?
It wasn't the yards because he obviously would have had the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
But I do think off the top of my head, though, I got a laptop right in front of me. I'm not going to utilize that, but
What numbers?
Chris Johnson, 2009. I think he was in the 2K club.
2K.
Saquon, he's the closest one. But do we think that record is with the way the game is now? Do we think it's ever going to be broken? Because in my opinion, I can see it happening, but I feel like this is the closest we're going to get to it. It's been since 1984 or some shit like that.
I'm
I don't think we're going to get it.
I'm trying to think of another running back that can come possibly close to even doing it. Feels like it has to be Saquon next year and then the year after that.
Because, I mean, you think Derrick Henry, but how many more years of, like, he's an alien. I will say that.
Yeah, I don't think he's got too many more years left, though.
Yeah, but he also has Lamar on his team, too, so he's not.
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone in the league right now.
I don't know. It's tough to forecast, but even like last year, too, Tyreek was pretty close to getting 2K.
Yeah, he was. Unheard of for a receiver.
And he wasn't even close to touching it this year. So I don't know.
Looks Tua went a little.
Fucking Sirianni, man. I can't. I get why he did it, but goddamn it, I want to see Saquon Barkley do it. Because if he was to win the MVP, that would have been the reason.
Boom, he broke it.
He was
Yeah.
in the conversation.
Yeah.
2,000 yards is still nuts. So I'm not discrediting that.
Yeah.
But
Saquon.
and especially against the Giants, oof, I wanted it.
Imagine the highlight of just this season.
Maybe he would have done a triple behind the back hurdle.
Okay, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Because you know me and these Giants fans out here. That would have been my cherry on top. That would have been the cherry on top.
Here's the rushing record. Guess who got it? Your old running back.
Boom. So, well, speaking of MVP debate, this is the last call, bro. This is the last time we're going to kind of go at it here because obviously it's week 18. Well, coming up on week 18, we're starting to pinpoint on who it is. Obviously, Lamar has the better stats.
Obviously.
We talked about that, okay?
Yeah, we're going off of stats again. Joe Burrow's MVP easily.
Sure. My thing is, like, with the criteria,
valuable player.
It changes every year.
Valuable.
Because last year, it wasn't about the stats. Now, all of a sudden, this year, and look at, for those of you that say, I hate Lamar Jackson, I see you in the comments, he's literally on the, you must not see him. We're one of the biggest Lamar supporting shows there is out there. You go back and check the record.
Always have, always will.
Yeah. But he is not the MVP this year.
No.
I hate to break it to you because the way I look at it, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it too, Brennan and Anthony. If you got to look at the valuable part. I feel like that just gets discredited.
Oh, yeah.
People look over that word in MVP as each year goes on, it feels like. If you take, I'm not saying the whole hypothetical, if you put him on this team, this and that. No. If you take him away from the team, if you take Josh Allen off the Buffalo Bills.
Not the same. Not even close.
They will be a top 10 pick team.
Easily. That's what a lot of people were thinking, too. It's like, oh, yeah, it's just a rebuilding year. They just got to wait and get their guys back. And, yeah, almost everyone picked either the Jets or the Dolphins to win the division. But here we are.
It's all, I mean, like, I understand football is a team sport, but if you did not have Josh Allen on the Buffalo Bills, they would not be worth a shit.
No.
Respectfully saying. And I'd assume, like, those guys in the building know it too, because I don't know if you've seen, for Christmas, offensive line got them the chain, MVP chain, had the all offensive line names engraved on the back of it.
I didn't know that.
All the fans know it. The team knows it. I mean, Sean McDermott, you don't really see this often too, like coaches coming out and saying, especially the coach of like how Sean McDermott approaches every day, whatever.
Very laid back guy. Yeah.
He went out the other day, like, yeah, there's no doubt about it. He's MVP.
Yeah.
Everyone knows they wouldn't be where they're at, like Buffalo Bills team wise, they wouldn't be at where they're at right now without him.
We're the number 2 seed. And as we were saying before, top 10 pick.
Yeah. And had a chance at the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
And obviously you incorporate the team and all that too, but you got to think of how valuable that player is to the team. And I'm not saying Lamar isn't valuable to the Ravens. We've seen his value with the Ravens.
That is why he got the trophy before.
But with where the team is at right now, they're under the Bills in the standings seed wise. We've seen Lamar get hurt and being taken off the team. I know Derrick Henry's on there too now, but they were still a playoff team.
Yeah.
I don't think the Bills will be a playoff team without Josh Allen. And another thing too is, Anthony, you mentioned Joe Burrow. I do think he should be looked at like acknowledged, okay, MVP caliber season.
If they make the playoffs, he should be in contention for it.
100%. And another, well, I mean, we'll see. They're still in the hunt, baby. They're still in the hunt.
One more game.
But I will also say, though, like, it kind of goes to the argument I just had for Josh Allen. If you take Joe Burrow off the Bengals, we've seen last season they're the worst team in their division.
Yeah.
I feel like you got an argument for Joe Burrow, but with where the teams are at, Josh Allen is the reason why the Bills are second seed. I don't even got to go through the stats right now.
No. We already went through stats.
But if you want to bring in the stats, he's got MVP stats. And this is probably his best season ever. And the thing with the stats last year, too, was Josh Allen had better stats than Lamar.
Oh, but it's not a statistical trophy, no.
So it's like
MVP. But now this year they want to reverse it because it's in their favor. So, yeah.
Is that the way you see it, Anthony? Or what is your thoughts when you're trying to break down like who the MVP is of?
Yeah, I'm literally most valuable player. If he plays good, helps the team get way better, value. He helps the team. Team football. That's how you. Yeah, you got to be superhero. Do MVP.
That's who Josh Allen is for the Buffalo Bills, Clark Kent, if you will. So,
if you think about it, take away Lamar Jackson from the Ravens. Wouldn't they be like the 2018 Titans when when Derrick Henry was on the Titans and they all went to the playoffs?
They could be.
Zay Flowers, AJ Brown. Wasn't their defense really good that year too?
Their defense was solid.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me of them. Lamar's gone.
So it's like
decent argument there. Yeah.
I think Allen's the MVP, bro. Lamar has a fair case. And even Joe Burrow has a fair case too, but
he should. Really.
At the end of the day, if you take Josh Allen off the Bills, he's obviously the most valuable player for the franchise. They would not be worth a damn.
That's my quarterback.
You're gonna start tearing up like Terrell Owens.
If they win a Super Bowl, I will. That's my quarterback. He won MVP at Super Bowl for Buffalo. I've been waiting my whole life.
Another crazy part too about the Bills, I got this pulled up right here too. 13 different guys have caught a touchdown for the Bills this season. I think that tied an NFL record.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Insane.
Say that. Yeah.
Insane. I think, and also he just tied the Thurman Thomas for most rushing touchdowns in Bills franchise history.
Yep.
Yes, he did. Year 7.
Isn't he the first player to have like 5 straight seasons of 40+ touchdowns though?
Yeah, we gonna put asterisk on all his achievements, all of his records. Because the guy actually.
Well, I mean, he's done it before 17 games.
So he's tied Thurman Thomas for most career rush touchdowns for the Buffalo Bills with 65 rushing touchdowns.
Insane.
65. Josh Allen, only NFL player in history.
You're going to hear that a lot.
Ties back into that. But now I also want to speak a little bit about Joe Burrow as well. Obviously, the Bengals are in the hunt. So here's this stat. QBs with 40-plus passing touchdowns and 10 or fewer interceptions in the season in NFL history. Tom Brady, 2007.
Makes sense.
Won MVP.
Okay.
Peyton Manning, 2004 and 2013. Both those seasons, won MVP.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, 2011, 2016, 2020. He won MVP in 2011 and 2020. Joe Burrow is in this conversation. Quarterbacks with 40-plus passing touchdowns, 10 or fewer interceptions. Probably
a great list.
Won't win the MVP.
Well, I mean,
Only be the second one that does it. insane.
Only the second one ever in this class, in this group, that has had 40+ passing touchdowns, 10 or fewer picks, not to get MVP. Anthony was ready to jump the gun.
Oh yeah.
No, I was gonna say literally the second person that can only do it. You guys keep jumping.
So you said 2016 is the one where Aaron Rodgers lost?
Yeah.
Who was that to?
2016 MVP, who was that?
Just curious.
Was that Cam?
Oh, it might have been.
Cam was 2015. Oh, no, it was Matt Ryan.
Ah.
That was the
Oh.
That year.
23. Yeah.
Matty Ice here.
Oh,
Then they got iced.
I wonder what his stats. I think that was the year he might have broke the Falcons passing yards record. So we'll have to go back and revisit that as well. But Joe Burrow absolutely balling out right now. If his team was just slightly better and
no. If
in
his
the division lead, he would, I think, be the MVP front.
Let's say if his defense was slightly better, because don't they love so many points? Like he used to put up like 30+ points every game to win.
You do have to think about that as well. So like the numbers with him is mostly coming from they're behind in a game, and they got no other choice but to have put it all on Joe Burrow's back.
That's the only thing wrong with the Bengals. It's like, I don't care if it's a game or the whole season, they always come late.
Mm-hmm.
They always show up late.
Another thing, too, I feel like no one's really talking about this. Josh Allen has been pulled from multiple games this season because the Bills have been up by so many points.
If he plays the fourth quarter every game, he could probably double Lamar's stats right there. Yes.
He could. No, he could.
Just think, all right, 16 games. That's 16 quarters he's missing out. Well, week 17 or 18, it's 4 quarters.
4 quarters.
20. Let's just say 20 quarters he's been missing out on.
So he's on like this. I don't know what the number is, but he's on like a starting consecutive streak or whatever.
Yeah.
Because there was some talk about him potentially being benched or whatever this week just to rest up. He said, "Nah, we're going out there and keeping this thing going."
Yeah. So how long is he playing? Like a couple snaps, whole quarter?
If it was up to me, it definitely get your first drive in and get the fuck out. We don't need you getting hurt.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
He already is hurt though, his hand, right?
Yeah, but watch him go dive over someone for a touchdown and then.
Well, this is what, his left hand or something? They
It's his throwing
allegedly
hand.
said it was been one of his hands been broken all season.
Oh yeah, and then he hurt the throwing hand. I forgot what game. It was like a couple games.
That was the game we went to, the
Yeah.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't feel it. It's how cold it was.
I wonder what Hayden ass Donnie's thinking at home, man.
He probably bring up Dolphins and the Niners, how Brock Purdy stinks, Classic
Man.
Downey.
Remember talking about Brock Purdy last year in the playoff?
I love Joe Burrow. Brock Purdy though, he's ass.
Brock Purdy was
And I'd be like, all right, Donnie, what do you think about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen?
well, did he beat Brock Purdy last year?
Yep.
No, he'd be like, Joe Burrow's great, but imagine him on 49ers. That's multiple time Super Bowl winner right there.
That's just the infinity throne right there.
We'll
Yeah.
see, bro. I think, like I've been saying for a couple weeks, I respect Lamar Jackson. I love Lamar Jackson. I don't want to get that lost in the shuffle here, but if he doesn't win MVP, it's okay.
It's okay.
He's still got swag though.
Does. And I will also say, at least I'm not taking the Tony Romo take. Did you hear this?
I did, but I forgot.
Jim, they like Lamar's got 2, and the committee takes that into consideration. So they're just like, all right, we're gonna let him get it. We're gonna let him get it. He's a good guy. He deserves it.
Because I did see that, and I saw on Twitter they put Josh Allen with the MVP with Joel Embiid's face on it, and I was like, dude, I don't like that. Because remember how he was crying,
Yeah, and he finally got one.
and then they gave it to
Joker
him.
should have won. What was the third one in a row? He would have
Yeah.
won.
Yeah.
This is definitely a different scenario.
It's totally different. Couldn't be any different.
Because again, you take Joel Embiid off the Sixers, probably the same team.
They'll figure it out.
Some would argue better.
Still waiting.
Some would argue maybe better.
Well, actually, he is off the team.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're seeing it.
He doesn't play at all.
I don't know where the fuck the Sixers are right now because I have not been watching NBA, and I guess we can kind of talk about this too.
I've only watched fantasy NBA.
Right.
So
I'd assume they're doing okay without him. Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see where this MVP debate goes. We still got one more week, but I'm putting the nail in the coffin right now. This is the last call. Because week 18, who cares? We're getting ready for the postseason.
Only a few games matter.
All right. So Allen MVP, Saquon, offensive player.
I'll agree.
Those are the two locks right there.
Yeah.
I will say too, it's kind of fucked up how like one of those guys is gonna have one of their best seasons of all time and not get any hardware out of it.
No.
Because obviously we know Saquon, like you said, is probably more than likely going to win Offensive Player of the Year. And it's either Allen, Lamar for MVP, and whoever doesn't win that, you don't get nothing. Good luck. Good luck in the playoffs. Go get the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like those awards are cool, but like they're all just trying to win a Super Bowl at the end of the day. So
the NBA dead.
Didn't they bring in like the mid-season champions or something like that? What is that?
It was their second season doing it. I didn't even know it was going on.
They did the tournament.
Weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw viewership's down, and we're back to what is it? The mid 90s where they start fighting everybody.
Literally, there has been mad
literally
brawls.
every other game. It's like there's a fight.
It was just like the Heat or last game or something where who was
Tyler Hero got slammed on his neck.
Wasn't he like against Wemby? Wasn't it?
No.
It was some
Probably
rookie.
died.
Huh?
If he got choke slammed by Wemby, he's
neck.
going fucking 15 feet in the air.
I think it was some rookie that he was like fighting with or something. And then he started throwing hands like.
Yeah, well,
I think he got his head shaved.
Who?
Fucking Tyler Hero got a buzzy.
Don't care. Don't care.
I feel bad, bro, because it's like I used to love the NBA. It
used to be great.
At one point in my life, I watched basketball more than I did football. Let that sink in for a second.
Do you think there's...
What's the problem, bro? What is the problem? Because it's like they have the superstar talent, right? They got all these media deals. We're able to see them however we want, whatever. But it's just like, I don't care. I don't know why I don't care. And I'm not the only one that feels this way.
I got two things. One, we'll call it the Steph Curry era, dying off. So all these younger guys, they dribble up, shoot a three, they miss, they're back on defense, they shoot a three, they miss, they go back on offense, they shoot a three.
But when they make it,
they miss and then make a layup.
When they make it, though, it's electric.
Yeah, but like, come on.
I do see what you're saying, though. It's like Steph Curry, like, it is what it is. He's phenomenal. Greatest
that was a great run.
Greatest shooter of all time. But at the same time, it's like his play style, everyone's trying to pick that up.
But
it's starting to become too much.
Oh, and two, no one has solidified themselves as the face of the league. None of the younger guys. There's a few guys that like climbed up, and then it's like, oh, no.
Do you think we got to the point where, because obviously, like the Dream Team is the reason why NBA basketball got so famous overseas and everything, especially with like players like Dirk, Yao Ming, you name it. It's a
lot of European players.
Long list. Do you think it's sort of like the star power that's coming from overseas? They're all just coming and taking over, and it's not that much talent in the U.S. I don't know. Because the guy with they're trying to make Anthony Edwards the face. They try with Ja. They try with Zion. Zion's going through whatever. Ja had his thing on Instagram. That's what kind of ruined him. Because his play, he's doing it.
Oh, yeah.
He's hurt right now, I think, though. And they're trying with Anthony Edwards, but
I think they'll pick up as long as the actual gameplay will get better. Because I think at some point there's going to be a coach that gets hired and he just slows this shit down. Defense, layups.
Yeah.
That's all we're fucking doing.
I want to see fucking people get dunked on. I want to see motherfuckers get dunked on.
Because that happens sometimes, but there's just too many threes. Let's just go back. Mid-range, layup, dunk. Let's go.
Skyhook.
Sure.
Kareem.
I'm cool with that.
Let's go 83, 87 type games. Slow it down. Actual basketball.
More fouls is what you're saying.
No.
That's what it was.
Well, we don't want people fighting already.
Well,
There's
that's
already
why.
enough fighting.
Why?
There's already enough fighting.
No, there's fighting because it's ass.
That's true. I'm pretty sure when Tyro Hero, someone was grabbing his jersey and then they just
Slammed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just grabbing his jersey.
NBA figure it out. We should give a damn. We really should.
I think it'll take a couple years.
I will say too, they got to figure this out before LeBron retires too.
Yeah,
because I mean, you seen the difference, right? I don't know the viewership numbers off the top of my head. I know they changed drastically from last year's whatever in season tournament. Everyone was watching. Guess what? LeBron James and the Lakers were in it. This year, I didn't even know who was playing in it. Turned out to be the Bucks and the Thunder.
The Bucks won that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Players didn't care either. They didn't even have a celebration after or nothing.
Well, I seen Damon, or not Zion, Giannis celebrating. Like, they're actually happy about it.
That's cool and all, but it doesn't matter.
I don't know. And then you got the whole load management thing.
That's the other problem.
That's another big problem.
Yes.
The superstar teams, the big threes, the dynamic duos.
Just a lot of talent.
There's a lot. I think it's got to get split up, or the talent level has to rise in the U.S. other than European players who don't give a fuck about basketball. They just want to go ride their horses, coming in and dominating,
or just going out drinking beers,
well,
still being good at basketball.
So, NBA figured out. I want to come back. I really do.
I'm waiting for it.
Shout out Bryce James though, committing to Arizona. You seen that?
Yeah, I did see that. Was that earlier today or yesterday?
Earlier today. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I can't wait for him to get in the NBA. He's about to be so much better than Bronny.
Jeez. Tell us how you really feel about Brown.
He sucks. He's the biggest disappointment in the draft.
He stinks.
Why? We knew going into it he's okay.
Yeah, but he's such a disappointment.
Why? We knew what we were getting.
He's getting posted on highlights about stupid crap.
His name.
Oh my god!
You can't blame it on him. You can't.
Listen,
that's the media driving James down your throat.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's your height.
Yeah.
Going against Wemby.
And no, you're not beating him one-on-one. I just want to say it before you try to say it. There is no shot.
And his dad is like the GOAT.
His dad's fucking
of the
LeBron
sport.
James.
You can't do that.
No, jumper. Dunk.
What's this guy on?
What is that?
What are you talking about?
That's your plan to be Ronnie James.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Jumper. No, dunk.
Yeah.
This is the problem with the NBA.
This
Jumper,
guy-
jumper. No dunk. That's the problem.
Do I need to pull it up?
We figured it out. No, we trust you.
We trust you.
We trust you. All right, well, yeah, NBA figured it out. I want to get back into it, but nonetheless,
That was good NBA talk for
I feel like we needed to have that because
it's getting bad.
because, like I said, I used to
Who's
follow the
even the
NBA.
best team?
At one point, I watched it more than I did football.
Who's even the best team?
I couldn't tell you, bro. I couldn't.
Oh, I'm about to look at the standings.
If I had to guess in the dark, probably the Celtics. Probably just because they did keep all their guys.
We did it.
That's my guess.
They tried to make Tatum the face too.
Yeah, and then
It
they
didn't
didn't
work.
do nothing.
And he just won a championship. It's still nothing.
And he got overshadowed by Jaylen Brown.
Oh, it's the Cavaliers.
Still?
Yeah.
I remember you catching us up
Yeah.
on other sports.
They've only lost 4 games.
Kenny Atkins, here we go.
Okay, maybe we go catch a Cavs game.
Should.
Cavs and Thunder.
If I had money, goddamn it.
Thunder's doing it right.
Thunder. My guess would have been Thunder.
The Cavs are 29-4.
How are the Lakers doing?
Then the Thunder is 25.
Well, I did
27-5.
see
Lakers are 18-14.
Cavs beat the Lakers
They're
and
in
LeBron
7th
walked
place.
out. I think that was on his birthday.
Yeah, wash him on his birthday.
Warriors
Yeah.
stink.
I think that was the same day.
Hold on, you and LeBron got the same birthday? I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
me, LeBron, Tiger Woods.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
That beats your class.
Damn. I'm going through it now.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You got a strong case. So who was it again?
Future Joe Biden, Ray Davis.
Yep. So that's a good round. I mean,
That I can't. That's nowhere close.
I have the two.
Goats.
I have the one goat,
two.
and then the second place goat.
Well, we gotta factor in the did he do it?
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't want to go down that road.
it's gonna come up at some point.
So many people.
If that happens,
What are you guys talking
we're
about?
back to Jordan.
We don't got to get into that.
No, I don't
You're
get
too
it.
young.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. No.
If
No,
I'm
no,
a,
no.
I'll look it up.
Don't bring
Don't
it up.
say it out loud.
All right.
Don't bring it up though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll definitely get my reaction.
I know I share a birthday with Derrick Henry.
That's awesome.
I don't know who else is.
Google it.
Let me see.
Just a quick Google search.
Who was born?
And then I think I got the
January.
guitarist on the Eagles too. The band.
Fucking
January
4th birthdays. Let's see.
whatever his name is.
I don't know any of these people. Hold on, Wemby, bro.
You Wemby?
Me and Wemby. Okay, I might have a fair
All right,
shot at
we
this.
got one in there. Let's go.
Me, Derrick Henry, Wemby. I don't know any of these other people.
That's all right. You got two.
Chris Bryant.
Baseball?
This is also coming from famousbirthdays.com. So I don't know. How
Yeah,
accurate
that's
this
the
is.
one.
This is the one.
Chris Bryant's the baseball player?
Yep.
He's got an MVP.
There you go.
He was good on the Cubs.
So mine not as bad as I thought.
I think I got it.
See, you're just meant to be a sports guy. See that?
I don't got anybody. Who else? That's it.
Mine's just the goofy one.
Oh, here's a different page. Hold on.
I got Carson Wentz too.
You got Commander Carson.
Oh, I also got Shesterkin, the Rangers goalie right now.
Igor.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's insane.
Oh no.
Eventually, I'll have the better with him.
See, he was meant to be a sports guy too.
I'm not finding nobody else.
Clearly, I got a famous
Shout out Derrick Henry, Wemby, and Chris Bryant. I'll take it.
speed skater.
I'll take it. Who's that?
I got a famous speed skater.
Who's that?
I don't know. It says she got gold medals. Judah Lundam.
Yep.
Lerdam.
Judah Dam. All right.
Here, let me see. Let me see real quick.
Oh no, she got a
What are you looking at?
silver
Bunch of
medal.
randoms here.
Hey, if you guys are still listening, let us know who you share a birthday with. Famous people.
Hey, Aiden, what's your birthday?
Aiden's is February
11th.
Oh, I got Robert F. Kennedy.
You're big political birthday.
I guess. Here we go.
All right. Well, that was a good little birthday talk. Guys, let us know who you share a famous birthday with, honestly.
Yeah, just curious.
Aiden's got a bunch of actors.
Could be acting a fool. You bastard. Nonetheless, well, let's talk about some rookies making history. This has been a big history show today. How about this receiving class? So for the first time in NFL history, 4 rookies have all reached 1,000 yards, 1,000 receiving yards. We got Brock
4?
Bowers, Brian Thomas Jr.,
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors, and Ladd McConkey. Is it safe to say that this 2024 draft class was a special one?
It was a good one.
So far, yeah. We gotta wait until their careers actually start getting going. But it's looking real good.
This actually might be a tough debate for rookie of the year offensive.
Yeah. Also,
think-
Marv isn't on the list.
No,
Marv ain't on the list.
no.
I didn't get
Was he the first receiver out?
Hold on. So yeah,
That's crazy.
You should give him some time.
yeah. Let me see where he's sitting at actually.
Because, for the first half of the season, he runs straight every time. Like
I feel like that's coaching though.
Yeah, he's on the Cardinals. So
Yeah.
just think about that.
Yeah.
Unless he has like a fucking ballistic game week 18 against the Niners this week. Yeah, he's not getting 1,000. He's sitting at 822 right now.
No. Sorry, Marv.
But I will say, like, these guys making an instant impact. Like, Ladd McConkey's actually not even just reached 1,000 yards, obviously, but he's had the best rookie receiving season for the Chargers ever.
Which is insane.
I think he's first in receiving yards, third or fourth in touchdowns, something along those lines. But, yeah, these guys coming in making an instant impact.
Brian Thomas didn't break no rookie records for Jags.
I'm not sure. He maybe well could have. I'm not sure. I haven't seen nothing of that nature, but
they've been jacking off this season. So
hey,
yeah, but he's also doing this with Mac Jones.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. It's crazy. Well, I mean, if we're going that route, goddamn, Brock Bowers and Malik Neighbors, bro.
Yeah, they're all doing this with horrible quarterbacks.
Wait a minute. That's awesome.
So
all these
they're all doing it with shitty quarterbacks. That's awesome.
Other than McConkey, but
yeah, that's the only one. But damn,
because you look at it, like Anthony was saying, Jags, you got Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones. Brock Bowers, you talk
Aiden O'Connell.
Garner
You can name
Minshew,
three.
O'Connell.
Yeah, you can name three quarterbacks.
Desmond Ritter.
Oh my.
And then goddamn Malik Neighbors. Danny Dimes.
Tommy DeVito, Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Vito.
How you doing?
Yeah. So basically what we're saying is no more excuses if you get drafted high and go to a shitty team.
I guess there isn't now. Fucking unicorns, these guys. Even the same goes for like when we're talking about like CJ Stroud last year's like, okay, we're never gonna see this again. Oh fuck, Jane Daniels doing this.
Very next season.
So now like the expectations for these guys coming in is just through the roof.
Gotta be ready.
Jaden Daniels.
Bo Nix. Slower start, but cooking now.
There's who else?
Michael Penix. Very late start. He's starting to show it a little more.
I know we're just talking about the 2018 draft class. It's way too early to say this.
No, don't do it.
But just based off of like the first season that we're seeing out all these guys, 2024 might be a special one too. I'm just
Drake May too.
Yeah. Latu maybe.
Do you think at some point there's going to be too much talent for these teams and we'll have a little expansion in the NFL?
That'd be how many teams? 32?
32.
I think at some point they might.
I don't know.
Bring up what is the CFL? No, that's Canadian. What's the
XFL?
Yes, the XFL.
UFL?
UFL, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they just changed their name.
If
you guys still like the same teams?
Yeah, sure.
What are they called?
What was your team?
Dude, we're Renegades.
Yeah, the Renegades.
All right.
Jeez.
I was going to say, we got to figure this out soon because believe it or not, we're only like a couple months away from this. Did you guys see I almost said Blackhawks, the Battlehawks?
What they
Breaking news? You know AJ McCarron left, right? He's done.
Yeah, I saw that.
Guess who we fucking signed?
Some jabroni.
Max Duggan. Welcome.
Nice. I don't know who it is.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
You don't know
TCU
who Max Duggan is?
Horned Frogs, dude.
When
they won the national title a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Quentin Johnston's quarterback.
Let's quit Max Duggan disrespect here. He drafted the Chargers.
Oh, was he?
Supposed to be your team.
Nobody.
He's just nobody.
He doesn't have a team. Okay.
No, he's nobody.
Show some respect to Max Duggan. You'll see, actually, when he fucking blows the Renegades out the water.
The Renegades. We
suck.
We put hold on.
You'll find
we put our foot on the brake pedal this year. We said we're too good. We need to calm down a bit.
And then we're right back in it.
We're dominating this year.
I forgot the quarterback we got though.
Yeah, see,
he was good in college.
He was MVP, wasn't he? For the XFL.
I'll tell you what, guys, you better do your research because
it's still NFL season.
All right,
give me a break.
I'm just saying, get ahead of the curve here. Aiden's got a. I don't remember if Aiden picked a team last year.
Yeah, me and Donnie, we were on the Roughnecks train. I don't think we won a single game that year.
Renegades won one game, I think, to be honest.
I can't wait for the UFL season, bro. Probably the first time anyone has ever said it. On record, Tank Talk Podcast, big UFL show.
I mean, based on last season, just NFL tryouts, but I'm here for it.
That's it.
Isn't that where Jake Bates got signed? Because he kicked like a 60.
Yeah. They played in the same stadium too. Michigan Panthers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why did they do him so dirty on Monday Night Football? Are we going to talk about that? Did you guys
Who?
see that?
I didn't watch too much of that game though.
I didn't either. We were watching Squid Game.
Oh,
season 2.
I was at work.
I just went to bed early. I was tired.
Squid. Yeah, you got to hop into it. Did you see the first season?
Squid Games?
Yeah.
No, actually,
I watched the first season.
I think I moved to Florida. I came back to visit. You were still at the gym.
Yeah.
I caught the last episode though, so
Just the last episode.
That's all you really need to see, honestly. It'll catch you up to speed. What was I getting to? Oh, Jake Bates. He was like doing this weird stretch, and he was like staring into the camera. Had his fucking almost had his dong out.
jeez.
Looked like his cheeks were just hanging there.
Okay.
Did him dirty. Why did they put the camera on him right there?
Some action shots.
I guess did him filthy. I don't know how we got to that one,
Because we were talking about
UFL.
yeah, and his kick.
but
Jake Bates.
to speak about that game though, like going into it, that game did not mean nothing to the Detroit Lions. Like regardless if they won or lost, it would not have affected them in the seedings. They still would have been playing for the first seed next week against the Vikings.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Dan Campbell was like, "No, man, we're going to start our guys. We prepared all week. It wouldn't be fair to them, man. So we just got to go out there and fucking do it."
Yeah, because why not?
What do you think about it? What would you have done if you're Dan Campbell? Would you have benched your guys, or like what is your thoughts with his philosophy here?
I mean, they have a lot of injuries, but also you don't want them to get cold. So it's you gotta balance that out. Yeah, just go out there and play another week. Keeps them warmed up for the week after.
Stay in flow.
Because they're gonna have a bye too.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna
Well,
play
if
for-
they win next week.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like if it's all on the line next week. But nonetheless, so the Lions ended up beating the 49ers if you missed it.
I kind of hope the Vikings beat the Lions.
Where'd it go?
Don't the Lions play outside?
Oh,
Don't do that.
Final score ended up being 40-34.
I mess with the Vikings defense.
Like touchdown dances.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
What do they do this week? The
High School Musical.
High School
Yeah.
Musical.
Yeah.
There's like background videos of them rehearsing it.
Yeah.
But while we're on the Vikings, though, like this, shout out to the NFL schedule makers because next week that's like prime. That's main event shit right there.
They knew what they were doing.
Vikings Lions for the NFC North, not even for the NFC North though. Number 1 seed. Vikings come away with a sneaky win against the Packers. They were up big early though.
Oh yeah.
They were up big early though. I feel like the Packers do this always at this time of year, right? That's what it seems like. They did this last year too.
Sorry.
They would get beat up in the first couple quarters, and then just somehow drastically just get the momentum on their side, bring the game within the one possession, but unfortunately fall short. Another thing too, I guess I've seen Packers fans complain about this.
About what?
Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love can't get it done against like great teams.
Pause you there.
In?
The two teams, the one they usually whoop their ass, and then the one they beat their ass. Cowboys and Niners, not even in there.
I'm looking at the games they won. So beat the Colts. We'll get to them in a fucking second. Don't you guys think we're just gonna skip over this?
I knew this was coming.
The Titans they beat. Rams, okay, they won. We'll talk about the Rams too. Shout out the fucking Rams. What in the division? Are you kidding me?
Good coaching, good players.
I think I
Cardinals-
predicted that.
Cardinals, Texans, Jags, Bears, Niners, which Niners at this point they're battered and bruised, whatever, beaten down. Dolphins, Seahawks, Saints, and that's it.
They're in that in-between phase yet.
And also Jair Alexander just ruled out for the remainder of the season. It's tough on their part.
They need a new number one corner. That's
Bro,
what they
because
need.
originally I was thinking like, okay, Packers, they got the team to do it. They can go on a run. But now, like, seeing how they've been playing and slipping up a little bit against these contending teams, I'm not 100% sure because if we looked at the NFL playoff picture here, they'd be playing the Eagles.
Any given Sunday, though.
And with the Eagles benching all their guys to rest up here, they're going to be ready to rock and roll.
Who's playing the Eagles?
If the playoffs ended today, it'd be the Packers. And the way with the seedings are and everything, unless something crazy happens, I think it's pretty much a lock in this format.
I was about to say, do the Packers actually have to play their players, or are they locked in at that seed? Or if, like, Commanders lose, they win, they flip.
There's a good chance of that. I'm not sure what the tiebreakers or anything are, because if you look at it, let me see. They have the same record. So maybe there is a difference. I'm not sure what their conference record or anything like that is, but yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, my bad, Anthony. I forgot you can't see that.
You can see. He's got good eyes. Yeah, take a picture. You know what?
I'll actually do this for a second.
Yeah, take a picture right there. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Aiden's he's cool with whatever, but if I'm a Packers fan, dude, I'm a little worried.
I mean,
They
got a scrappy team. They have a chance.
Yeah, but it feels like if the Falcons make the playoffs over them, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be a blowout.
Well, no, that's for their division.
No, the only way Falcons get in is if they win the division.
It's either them or the
so
Bucs.
right now the Packers are in the playoffs.
Yeah,
It's depending.
Yeah, let's go.
So it's just depending if they're the 6 or
They're playing for their
7.
seeding.
yeah.
I'm not sure how. Like, back to what you were saying, I'm not sure how it would fall if they had a tiebreaker with the Commanders or whatever. But, I mean, regardless though, the Rams are fucking red hot.
Every time.
The Rams are red hot.
Because they actually have receivers now and they're back.
Bro, it's crazy because they obviously they mortgaged the Super Bowl.
Puka.
Yeah, they did.
And they knew that it would be kind of tough after that. Like, all right, we got our Super Bowl. We'll figure the rest out after. And I feel like the whole, like, us as fans understood, like, okay, they got theirs. They're going to be out for a little bit. Aaron Donald's gone. That's tough. Trade away Ramsey, you know.
Well, I think what happened for this season was they drafted amazing. And it took them a while to get adjusted to the NFL. Yeah. And now that they're adjusted, it's like, all right, let's turn up the heat.
And that's the thing, too. It was like they obviously traded all their picks away. They didn't give a fuck about picks back then either. I think it was what? This season was his first time ever in McVay's coaching career. He had a first-round pick that or however many years. I don't know.
It was a good amount of years.
But, like you said, they're hitting on their picks. They got a great culture set there, a great head coach. Stafford is still fucking doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Puka was a diamond in the rough.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be afraid to play the Rams right now, too. Especially starting off, I think, they were like 2 or 4 and something.
It was bad.
It was, yeah.
We counted them out at one point. Donnie was like,
I didn't.
Donnie had him in the Super Bowl. And then he was starting to think, he's like, I don't know.
Yeah, shitty pick for me.
I've had him win the division this whole year.
Oh, did you? We'll have to go back. You also had the Giants in the Super
Bowl. If I look at Matt Johnson's text messages with him.
Oh, here we go.
He dove deep.
Rams winning the division. If they had a season end now, I predicted every single AFC.
Oh, you predicted every single AFC?
Ravens, Bills, Texans, Chiefs, Chargers, Steelers, Broncos.
Hey, Anthony, that's a good little teaser for next week. So we're going to recap all that.
All right.
So we got 1 week. I know a lot of them are locked up, but we'll go over that next week. But nonetheless, yeah, if I'm I mean, I don't know, bro. Because like I said, originally if I was the Packers, I'd feel good about it. I would.
I think they still have a chance, though. I don't think you can fully count them out.
The Packers?
Tough matchups, man.
They're just a scrappy team, man. You never know.
But again,
especially that you said they're facing the Eagles.
Yeah.
If it ended today, they'd be playing Philly.
If you remember that Brazil game, it was back and forth.
I don't know.
Even though it was week 1.
Can you believe how fucking quick the season went?
I blinked, and here we are.
Yeah. Going into week 18.
Time flies. We're never fun.
We have been having fun. Unless you're a Colts fan. Because, ladies and gentlemen, yet again.
He
did it.
God, give him his camera thing while he wants it. That make you feel better? You're good.
Yeah, I feel.
Got that out your system. Yeah. So Colts lose to the Giants.
Wow.
Playoffs on the line. I mean, still slim chances, but
Over
in
like 50 points.
in a
combined,
game
too.
where you got to go get it. Again, it's happened about 4 times now. Let's backtrack a little bit. So 2021,
Okay.
all they had to do on a 4-game stretch was win 1 game in their end.
What
They-
happened?
They lose to the worst team in the league, Jacksonville
Oh,
Jaguars,
yeah,
Clown
yeah,
Town.
yeah.
The fans had paper bags over their heads.
Remember that.
Done. And now here.
And last year they dropped the ball. What happened the year before that?
Last year, division on the line. Win and you're in. Drop a 1-yard pass, 4th and 1, you're out. This year, just win. You're playing a team that hasn't even scored 30 points at all. At all yet this season. I know you understand Richardson's out.
Why was he out?
And we'll get to that in a second, too, because this is a fucking PR nightmare.
Uh-oh.
The Indianapolis Colts are a PR nightmare. Not only did they score 30 points, they beat you 45-33. Oh, worst team in the league. This team, fans want them to lose because they owned at that time the first overall pick. Drew Lock.
That happened 2 weeks in a row?
Yes.
Huh.
Drew Lock, probably best game of his career. Where's the stats?
Has to be.
17 for 23, 309 and 4 touchdowns.
Maybe they just keep Drew Lock. Off them numbers?
Why is it that every team that you play, their quarterback has the best game of their season?
I mean,
Malik Neighbors, literally the only player that they have on offense.
Tyrone Tracy's good.
Oh, he's good too.
he's good, but he's not Malik
Good-
Neighbors.
That's a
good.
good fantasy pickup right there.
171 yards, bro. 2
Holy
touchdowns, 7 catches.
So
Wandell Robinson, tell me what he's done before this game.
who's Wandell Robinson?
He's
See, well, guess what? He went for 5 for 71.
I'm a
and
fan of
touchdown.
him though. He's a good receiver. The problem was he was the number 1 at the time, not a number 1 receiver.
Like, fuck,
But
man.
yeah, they went off.
Like, sure, this is probably the first game all year where Indy had 2 receivers over 100 yards.
Jim Irsay's got to look in the mirror.
It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not prepared to go out there and play when the games matter the most.
You do have to blow it up.
And I'm sick of it, bro.
You got to blow everything up. Maybe besides Anthony Richardson, if you get the right coaching.
So the thing with Richardson, too, a lot of people were calling him soft this week because he was sore and didn't want to play this and that for a big game, chance at the playoffs. Well, first things first, the players don't decide if they want to play or not. When it comes to like injuries and shit like that, that's up to the team.
Yeah, that's not on him.
And if it's up to the players, then they decide to sit out, then they're gone. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Second, Shane Steichen approaches his press conference like he does, like Bill Belichick used to. He obviously does not have the same accolades as a Bill Belichick, so he can't
Can't get away with it.
no. So he likes keep everything in house, whatever. But his wording is, I don't know if it's the PR team or what. So he comes out and says, Anthony didn't practice all week, feeling a little sore. He got sore back. Turns out he had massive back spasms. Wasn't even able to stand up or walk at all this week.
Oh,
Severe back spasms.
big
yeah,
difference.
I would say that's a little different from being sore.
Why didn't he just say that?
He doesn't want nobody to know anything, but at the same time, it's like this has happened multiple times this season where he's like his wording was terrible and it looked like he threw Richardson under the bus and You just can't have it, bro. Like, I could spend a whole podcast episode talking about this team. It's a nightmare, bro. They got to get rid of Ballard. Only 2 playoff appearances in his 8 seasons there. I don't know how many times you can use the Andrew Luck excuse.
Did you win?
It's been 7 years.
Did they win any playoffs?
No.
I know they got crapped down by the Bills the one year, but I don't know. I don't remember the other one.
I think that was our last playoff game.
That was 4 years ago. They didn't get crapped on.
I thought it was.
No, it was a good game.
Was it?
Came down to the last play. But nonetheless, doesn't matter. They fucking lost.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. 2 playoff appearances. And this is the kicker. A lot of people have not realized this. Under Chris Ballard's tenure as a Colts GM, each team in the AFC South has won the division not once, but twice.
Twice?
The Titans, the Texans, and the Jaguars. The Texans hit rock bottom.
And they won it twice?
And they still won it twice.
Oh, yeah. They just won it the last 2 years.
Yeah. I didn't even include this year. So 3.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh. Okay.
It was Ballard got the show for it. Nothing.
Didn't they win it the Sean Watson year? Like 2017?
Texans you talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the other one.
The Jags have hit rock bottom like 3 times over this time span.
Well, the Jags had the one year they went completely off.
No, that's what I'm saying. Then after that, they hit rock bottom
Yeah.
and found their way back with Trev Lawrence and almost beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Was 2 seasons ago. Enough's enough, bro. Like, what else? There's no reason to keep him. There's no reason now.
Nothing.
Like, as a person, he's great. I never met him, but just in terms of just like the way he acts or whatever, as a pro, like as a human, he's cool. But with this football shit, bro, what else is he's done nothing. It's great that he signs his guys and keeps them. He's good eye for scouting, but when it comes to setting the culture and everything, it's
nothing.
It's a long laundry list of things going wrong with the Colts, and it's way too long.
Why don't they get like what does Sean McVay have? Like the assistant coach? That he has like the side coach?
They got a lot more to deal with than that. That's like
No, what if he does like this whatever you say that he's good at, and then you actually get in like assistant coach? It's like good at that.
Sure, but it doesn't fix all their problems. Like, I know game management is a problem that they're having, but it's an issue of like everything else that I know there's things that we don't see behind closed doors, but now it's starting to slowly creep out. Like the fours, obviously Pat McAfee just blew them up.
Yes.
If you haven't seen on Twitter, I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but go on Pat McAfee's Twitter and everything that he's written. Other than I still don't agree with the whole tap out, the way he approaches it. He's just absolutely whatever. I understand it, but it's everything else. I'm on board with him because it's like you got a young quarterback coming in who barely has any experience, but has all the raw talent. You can't expect this guy to be a winner when there's no winning mentality in the building that he could learn from.
Can't.
And there's multiple players that are late for meetings, practices, a treatment, and you just can't
do that.
You can't have it. And the fact that they asked Shane Steichen this, like, well, have you seen this? What's your thoughts on this?
I haven't seen it.
He says, well, if you think about it, like, you got to understand, not everyone's going to be on time. I'm like, great. That's a perfect thing to say.
Oh, another nice guy.
Perfect way. I'm sick of it, bro.
You know what's crazy? I saw it on some social media about Coach Prime. He was like, oh, yeah, my meetings start like 5-10 minutes before I even say they start. So all my players are going to be there like half hour, 45 minutes early because they know I'm start early.
It's a culture thing. It's an individual thing. Because don't get me wrong, their roster is filled with talent.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's individualized. Because even I love Zaire Franklin too, but I'm getting to the point where it's like, bro, put up or shut up, bro. Because it's like every season he talks about, get me in the Pro Bowl, get me in the Pro Bowl. I lead the league in tackles every single season, this and that.
Probably not a good
When are you going to do it for the team? Bro, at one point in the game, he made a play. They were down by like 20. Makes a tackle. I'm a fucking savage. Read the room. And to make matters worse with this whole podcasting thing that he's doing, like, I don't care about that. Do your thing, but be smart about it. Like, don't let that be the main thing. The main thing's got to be the main thing. That's winning football games. And it, like,
exactly.
Someone clipped him of an episode he had in October, or something along the lines of that. Him and EJ were talking like, "Oh, what team are we looking forward to be playing?" I want to go see the 4-win Giants. Fucking smack them around.
And then they didn't.
Yeah, bit him in the ass.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with just cleaning house, bro. Mainly front office and coaching.
I think it'll make sense anyways. Just to like have a younger team and just be like, hey, let's build something from the ground up here. Because as we're talking about Anthony Richardson, if that is going to be your guy, let's just get all the young guys in here, build it up kind of like how the Bills did it, and then get people that fit the culture. Instead of like, hey, you're a good player, come on. I drafted all these guys. What's the culture? I don't know.
And it's like, I do love all the players, bro. I really do. But it's not just going to turn around out of the blue.
No.
And if these guys have acted like this over the years, I don't know what's changing. You keep your pillar players. I'm cool with letting everybody else walk.
Who are you keeping, though?
JT.
Okay.
Pittman, you just paid.
Okay.
Buckner, you got to keep him. Unless he's like, okay, I don't want to be a part of this. I would respect if he moved on, but if they just re-sign him too.
Yes.
Richardson, did I say JT?
Yeah.
Richardson, you got to give another year. Give him one final year. Go do this. Play a full season. If your attitude's not changing, nothing's changing, then I'm sorry, it's not going to work out. Kenny Moore, a couple of these young guys they just drafted, and that's it. I'm cool with everyone else getting out. Alec Pierce you keep. He's a fucking Josh Downs. Those guys, obviously.
Yeah.
But get a new GM in there, new coaching staff, everything. Just wipe house. Another problem, too, is I'm not 100% sure who's in charge over there.
What do you mean by that?
Normally you hear from Jim Irsay. I haven't heard nothing since training camp. He's getting older.
Yeah, that's true.
He's obviously, there's no chance he's controlling everything there. I'm sure he has a say in it, but I'm sure Brother barely even knows what's going on day-to-day operation in his own life, let alone running a football team. But we don't know if it's his daughters doing the translating and calling shots. I do think it's Chris Ballard making most of the calls. So we don't know who's in power.
I mean, if he is making most of the calls, gotta get him out, right?
Have to.
Because if these are the calls,
like, you try to make excuses for the guy, you can't. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. And also, I don't know if you guys seen this too, because he came from the Chiefs. Ever since he left the Chiefs, they've won the division and been to multiple Super Bowls.
He was on the Chiefs?
Yeah, he's in the Chiefs front office.
What were the years?
Literally, the season Mahomes went crazy and came on the scene. That was his first year with Indy.
Oh, so he was. Did he draft Mahomes, or was that?
He was part. Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
Okay.
So since he left the Kansas City Chiefs, they won the division every single year and been to 3 Super Bowls.
So he literally had Alex Smith in there and was like, yeah, this is your next quarterback, but we're done. That's crazy. And now he's trying to do this shit himself. Apparently, he was not the one who made that call.
So I'm done. Done. That's where I'm at, bro. Get AR some competition, see if that lights a fire under his ass. And if he's not the guy, he's not the guy. And also, it also concerns me with the back spasms because he came out and talked for the first time today in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Don't sound good. Back is like that doesn't go away. That shit don't go away. Oh, that's where I'm at with the Colts. I don't know about y'all, but and then also I want to throw in this too. This is just a random stat. I just wanted to mention too. Teams that score 30 points or fewer in each game. Tie in with the Chiefs. Chiefs are 14-1, fall under that category. Then you got the Patriots 3-12, Raiders 3-12, then the Giants. Now they're 3-13. Teams that score 30 points or fewer in each game. You tell me what the difference is between those teams.
That is a terrible list.
You hear that, Anthony?
I heard it. I heard it.
There's the elephant in the room, and it's the Chiefs.
Obviously,
that is crazy.
Chiefs getting the first round bye, as we're gonna take a look here, revisit the playoff picture. So we got the Chiefs locked in at the 1 seed, 15-1. Broncos, they'd be on the road to play the Bills. Chargers would be on the road to take on the Ravens.
Ooh, Harbaugh.
Steelers will be on the road to take on the Texans, who just scored 2 points in a game. Let that sink in.
Yikes.
Then in the hunt, starting to slim down a little bit. And only 2 teams in the hunt now going into week 18. Dolphins and the Bengals, both 8-8.
I want to see the Bengals get in.
I don't. Why do you want to play the Bengals?
I didn't say the Bills should play them. I just want to see them get in.
Well, no, that'll be where they are.
Yeah.
Right.
But still.
Right.
I
No.
want to see Joe Burrow go off.
No, I don't.
Not against the Bills. I just want to see him go off.
It'll be against the Bills. We're not going to be able to cover Jamar Chase. I don't want to deal with that, you know?
So here's last week that we could go through these playoff scenarios here. So we'll just go through the teams that are still haven't clinched a spot: the Broncos, Dolphins, and Bengals. So the Bengals, or excuse me,
the Chargers clinched?
Yeah, they clinched, yep. So the Broncos still have to play the Chiefs. It's been said already, Mahomes is resting. Carson Wentz will be starting. So if the Broncos win, tie, or have the Bengals lose at Pittsburgh and Miami lose at the Jets, they're in. They're locked up with the 7th seed. For the Dolphins, they play the New York Jets. Obviously, I don't know what the Jets plan on doing with Rodgers and all that, but we'll have to see where Tua was at too. Obviously, I think he hurt his hip again, the same one he's injured previously.
Jeez.
We'll see if Snoop Huntley's playing. But nonetheless, the way the Dolphins get in, they obviously got to win, plus a Denver loss to the Chiefs. That's it.
That's it.
For the Bengals, however, where'd they go?
Right there.
It's a little more here.
The Broncos and Dolphins lose?
Pretty much. But they got to win. They got to beat the Steelers. Plus, Denver has to lose to KC. If that game ends in a tie, Broncos are in over the Bengals. So they need Denver to lose straight up against the Chiefs or have Miami lose or tie with the Jets.
All right, wait. So is the 6 and 5 seed? Can they still change?
No, 6 and 5.
Yeah, because they're both 10 and 6. What if the Chargers win and the Steelers lose?
I don't think the rest of it matters.
I think
it's
that's a separate question.
Yeah. No, but I honestly think it's just a 7 that's open. So there you have it. That's your AFC playoff picture. Who do you think gets in?
The fact that the Chiefs are benching everybody might be the Broncos.
I'll tell you what, Broncos-Bengals might have been the game of the year.
Yeah.
Up there for sure.
Yeah. And they knew that game was going to matter.
Yeah.
I still want to say the Bengals.
You're right with Cincinnati?
Yeah. They've just been too hot.
If there's a team you don't want in there, obviously with the history speaking, for the Bills, because obviously whoever 7th seed got to play the Bills, they're pretty much locked in the 2 seed. I don't know if you want to play the Bengals. I will say though, their defense ain't been reason why they've been losing games, but we know how Joe Burrow is coming into town. That's all I'm saying. Also, this is 2-year anniversary DeMar Hamlin game I seen.
Really?
My memories came up. I was kind of nuts.
If they play each other, it might be a 100-point game.
They might break
Not gonna lie to you.
Rams and Bills record from before the season.
Oh, more scoring in that game.
Yeah.
I can see it. But nonetheless, let's look at the NFC side of things. Sorry to slim down here. Lions sitting at the 1 seed right now. They play for the 1 seed against the Vikings this weekend, so we'll see what happens there. They're sitting at 14-2.
It's maybe the greatest 5 seed of all time, whoever it is.
Yeah, Packers, they'd be playing the Eagles like we mentioned earlier. Commanders, led by Jaden Daniels, would be playing the red-hot Los Angeles Rams. What a fucking game that would be. Then the Vikings, most low-key 14-2 team of all time. Like I said, they got a chance to be the number 1 seed if they beat the Lions this week. They will be playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, of course, at the 4 seed. But in the hunt, last team in the hunt for the NFC, Atlanta Falcons. Obviously, only way they get in is if they win the NFC South because they have the tiebreaker over the Bucs since they beat them twice this year already. So the way the Falcons get in, simple. They play the Panthers. They would just have to beat the Panthers and have Tampa Bay lose to the Saints.
I mean, Panthers, they've been playing good.
They have been.
I don't want to see the Falcons in the playoffs. I really don't.
It feels like they're just going to get absolutely smoked.
I've been hating on them.
If there was a club that was strictly built off of hating the Falcons, you would be the leader.
Atlanta, baby.
Didn't you want them and didn't you have them in the playoffs this year or something at the start of the season?
No, I had the Bucks.
I think it was Donnie.
Yeah, it was Donnie.
Feels like the
fucking
Bucks just want to
stink.
put up a better game in the playoffs.
Yeah. They're a much better team.
Yeah.
Even after seeing Michael Penix, you're like, I don't want to see Atlanta in there
It's
because
just, it'd be
I like Michael Penix, but I still hate Atlanta.
rookie season, first playoff game. He's played like 3 games.
And they're going to face the Vikings
Yeah.
or the Lions.
so the 2 games under his belt though, he
I think
showed up clutch for him because if you're watching
who'd he
the
play?
Sunday night game against the Commanders, took him to OT.
that's
They didn't have a chance to win it for him in OT, obviously, because they didn't get the ball. But
Yeah.
everything that he had to do to get them to that point, he did. He made the throws, made the plays, almost made it happen for him.
Hear me out. Next year, if they actually build around him, I'll be all right with them.
He could be a guy.
But yeah, we know how this season went. Trying to build that up. Kirk Cousins did not work at all.
what does Atlanta really need though?
Everything.
I would say,
Everything.
Defense?
yeah, rushers.
Because they're off, huh?
Just some edge rushers. And
Because their offense is like actually really good.
they
Yeah.
can be.
And you know what they have? A defensive head coach.
That's also
Let
true.
that sink in. Yeah.
Oh, so NFC slate is fire.
Yeah.
For playoffs. I will say that.
I was just thinking about it. I think AFC is cool for like the slow, tough, gritty football. NFC though,
Lights, camera, action, baby.
insane.
Yeah, dude.
Is
But
it?
it's just like if the Lions end up losing to the Vikings, just that drastic way of dropping from the 1 to the 5th seed is absolutely insane.
Well, it's kind of like how Miami was last year. And then the Bills took the 2 seed. Miami was the 2 seed and they dropped to the 7 seed.
Yeah. And then look where it got them. Fucking -3 degree game in Kansas City. It makes a big difference, bro. Although I will say, if they had to go play Tampa, at least it's
Yeah,
nice weather
That's
out
not
there.
bad. Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but you imagine Vikings end up getting the 1st seed?
Hear me out though. The Lions did lose to the Bucks this season.
They did. That was a funky game, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All their injuries they're dealing with right now, too. I don't know.
That's been all
the-
season for
But it looks like it doesn't matter for them.
that's what great coaching does.
Ben Johnson was still deep in his playbook bag.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But just to talk about the Vikings again, I feel like This is probably going to be the biggest story in the offseason.
Quarterback situation.
What the hell are they going? What the hell are the Vikings going to do with Sam Darnold?
They got to keep him. I'm sorry.
I've seen
Have to.
like Vikings, like they trade McCarthy,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
like teams, they can like get up in the draft class too.
There's so many different avenues they could go down, different routes they could take here, but
Great problem to have, though.
I think if let's just say they beat the Lions on Sunday, you pay him after that. I don't care. You give him his contract, whatever you want to pay him, give it to him. And there is a possibility where he could get. It's very rare. He could get franchise tag for the next like 2 years.
No.
I
don't see him taking that, going down that road either. But
It kind of feels like the Baker situation last year. No idea who's going to play. And the Baker goes out and just balls out. Division beats the Eagles. Now, Sam Darnold comes in from the same team as Baker.
Which is insane. What team was that?
Panthers.
Boom.
2 years ago, let that
yeah,
sink
still.
into.
Yeah.
Comes into the didn't expect to start. Then just balls out. Could win the 1 seed. Comeback player there.
So I guess they changed the criteria on it, but they said they're still taking his votes. I mean, it gets a vote from me.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Give him something. Balling out from being ass his first however many years.
But I will say, if I had to make a decision right now, I think he's a Viking next year.
Yes.
Has to be.
Say they do trade up McCarthy and then they move up in the draft class and they get someone way better. Say he goes to the Giants. Who's the Giants spots in the first round?
Four.
Yeah.
They still good. I mean, there's still a chance they get Shador. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Giants?
Nope. Patriots is the Colorado Buffaloes. It's gonna happen.
That's not going to happen.
They're
Watch
not
it.
getting Shador too, bro.
Shador
They
and
don't even
Travis.
need him.
They got Drake May.
That's why
That's their quarterback.
you trade him for the 2 spot.
No.
Get Coach Prime.
No.
That'd be insane. Wouldn't it be?
It would be crazy. I'd be like, why the fuck? Drake May is gonna be a superstar. How do you say it? Superstar.
Superstar.
That's gonna be Drake May, but like it's like the Vikings, they can still keep JJ and it's okay.
Yeah.
Because say maybe it was a fluke. This is a fluke year for Sam Darnold. Next year he just sucks. Then maybe you can go in.
Yeah, that's also true.
I think they signed Darnold to a new deal and they keep JJ. Darnold deserves it, bro. You seen the way that locker room reacted to him when he came in after the game?
Hype.
And you seen Kevin O'Connell standing there like smirking and everything, seeing his culture that he built start to play out.
Yeah.
I don't think he lets him go. I don't think he wants him out of that building.
No.
So let's keep an eye on that. But nonetheless, what do you say we carry the hell on and talk week 17 in the bed? Unless you guys have anything you want to add in, because there's been football going on since last week.
Hold on.
Week 17 started last week.
Hold on a second.
Obviously, there was the Chiefs, Steelers, Texans put up 2 points against the Ravens.
I'm just going to count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that put up 40 plus points.
That's gotta be some sort of record.
Yeah. Insane.
There's something too I seen last night too. It was or 2 nights ago rather. So games with 40 points and 0 turnovers. 2, 3, 4. Lions done it 5 times, most in a season by any team in NFL history.
That's
speaking
insane.
of 40-point games.
They put up 50 this year?
I don't think so.
Twice.
Oh, I lied.
Is that it?
I lied.
52 both times against the Jags and the Titans.
That makes sense.
Beat the Jags 52-6.
I thought the one game was the Dallas.
But also, all these 40-point games in a week that started off. Well, it didn't start off, but on Thursday, where it was 6-3 in another game. Football's just crazy to me.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, with that being said, let's suck week 17 into bed. Carry the hell on to week 18. Last week of the regular season, and also the last week of this format for this specific segment.
Or is it?
Oh, should I do like a Dora the Explorer? Guys, what segment is coming next?
Spread the bread.
What?
Let's spread the bread.
Yeah.
All right, brother Bren.
Oh.
You know what time it is, man. Catch us up to speed on what the hell we've been doing with Spread the Bread. Did we spread any bread this past week? I know our guest did. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
All right.
Is he the... Oh, carry on. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
We'll put him first because he's not in the worst to first conversation.
Sure.
He went 11-5.
Yeah, I would say greatest guest Spread the Bread picker in Tank Talk history. That is
easily.
Shout out, Troy.
Easily.
Shout out, Troy. How we looking?
We should have followed his picks a little more closer. So, classic. Worst first. I'm at the bottom. Here we go. 130, 123, and 3. Still positive.
You're at the
Still
bottom
in
with
the
the,
green. Still in the green.
also, you're at the bottom with the winning record.
It's good.
Yeah, right?
Better than
Doing
last
great
year.
this season.
It's like the Bengals last year.
Yeah.
9-8.
Here we go. Tank.
All right.
You're in second. 132, 121, and 3.
Still not bad.
2 games. And then hating ass Donnie. 137, 117, and 2.
One more time.
137, 117, and 2. That's not bad. We're doing amazing.
We are spreading the bread.
Yes.
I will say that.
The longest distance between us is 7.
I was gonna say, do we have any shot at kicking him off the throne?
Unless one of us just goes drastically different from Donnie, probably not.
Let me try calling him real quick. He's in Canada, so the chances are slim. But he did text me.
Hey, what's going on in Toronto?
He did text me during the
has
show.
Donnie. That's probably what it's going to sound like.
Hey, what's up, Tank?
Yep. That's what
That's always the yep.
I don't think I'm getting it.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, what's up, man? I thought we were going to be able to get you for a second. We're live. Do you have a couple minutes for Spread the Bread picks just so we can make it live?
Oh, yeah, I can rip some.
All right, bet. All right, so what Brother Brent is saying, you got a 7-game lead on us.
Well, on me, 5 on you.
Well, I got 7 in total, but you're only up 5 on me.
I'm only up 5 on you?
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out if we had a chance to kick you off the throne, and apparently we do.
I was at 7. I was 7-5.
Well, he was saying, I don't know.
Anthony's corner, huh? Anthony's corner stats.
What are we talking about?
Ball sack sports. So let's do it. All right, so here we go. Let's do it.
Let's rip.
Saturday, for my birthday, we got all day AFC North football. Just the way I like it. Cleveland Browns are on the road to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are 17.5-point favorites. What a way to get it going.
Are they playing everybody, I'm assuming?
It's not that number is telling me they're playing everybody.
Give me Cleveland.
In DTR, you trust?
Yeah.
Give me the Ravens because they're going to be up 20 at half and sit everybody.
Do they have to play for anything?
Potentially division. I don't think they locked up the division yet.
Yeah, they didn't. I think they're tied, but they have the one up on the Steelers.
Are you changing your mind?
Ravens are 11-5. Steelers are 10-6.
No, I'm not changing my mind. Well, do the Steelers play before then?
Nope, they play after. So they'll Steelers will know after.
They actually play at the same time. It says they're both at 12.
No, that's
that's just don't look at that.
Yeah, don't.
All right, fuck that then.
Yeah,
Browns had a really good week 17.
Yeah. Anyways, give me Baltimore.
20-3 to the
Okay.
Dolphins.
Not bad. Snoop Huntley.
Yeah, give me the Browns. They got one good one to play for.
Burn, who you got?
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Be more, as Donnie says. Then obviously Bengals on the road to take on the Steelers. Bengals 1.5-point favorites. Give me the Bengals. They need it.
Yeah, Bengals all day.
Yep. Here we go.
Especially to
Go Bengals.
we could catch the books here because let's just say Steelers know where they're at. They don't got to win the division, or maybe they already got the division locked up. I don't see them starting anybody.
They might not start anybody if the Ravens just win, and it doesn't make a difference if they win or not.
Right. Or even if like the Ravens, either way, I don't think they're going to end up starting anybody really. I got the Bengals.
And the Bengals got a lot to play for.
Everything is on the line for them.
Unless Justin Fields goes in and lights everybody up. What?
You got the Steelers?
No, I took the Bengals.
All right.
If the Steelers win, the Ravens lose, Steelers will be the champs of the division.
Yeah.
So let's say the Ravens win, Steelers play their guys. Ravens
But it ain't really up
lose.
to the Steelers because Bengals are just straight up better than them. So
True. All right, Sunday. Donnie, we're back to our regular slate, Saturday and Sunday, just straight up.
I mean, we could call that regular, I guess.
Well, Saturday takes place on Monday, no Monday night.
Oh, okay. I like this better than.
Got him.
Carolina Panthers on the road to take on the Michael Penix-led Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh,
Falcons 8-point favorites. Give me the Panthers.
give me the Panthers all day.
To cover, not to win. Just want to make it clear.
I'll take the Panthers
Yeah, you
to
never
win.
know.
Panthers to win.
Yeah.
They could get the job done.
So what you're saying is you want the Panthers -8.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, definitely give them the Panthers.
No, I wouldn't do that.
All right, Commanders on the road to take on the Cowboys. Commanders 4.5-point favorites.
I don't think they're
Yeah,
seeing
I'm gonna take
anybody, are they?
Washington left hand up.
And we got them up. Don't worry about it.
It was gonna happen.
Who are we?
The Commanders.
There you go.
Some
Yeah.
haters can't stand them.
Although I can see Dallas playing,
No, don't do it.
All right, I won't do it.
Okay.
Dallas played great last weekend. Did you see it? They lost to some random guy. I don't even know who his name is. It's 41-7.
Yeah, but if you're Micah Parsons, you just don't look at the scoreboard. If it wasn't for the scoreboard, it was close. Did you see him say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was only about 6 plays.
It was a 5-play different game.
And then said that was probably the difference.
Hey, if you don't look at the scoreboard, I mean, it's all good.
He said it was about 5 plays, and they lost by about 5 touchdowns. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Bears.
3 for 4, 2 touchdowns. What a guy.
Bears on the road to take on the Packers. Packers 10-point favorites.
And 10 though. I was with it. I was about to say Packers all day, and then I heard 10. 10 is a little crazy.
I feel like if I pick the Bears, they're gonna get washed.
That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah.
It just for
What do you say over there?
he took the Bears. He's still bear down.
Bear down.
All right. Before you say something, I'll take the Packers.
I was gonna say, just because Donnie went Bears, just for the record's sake, I'm gonna go Packers.
Yeah. There we go.
But I gotta catch up. You gotta catch up somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. This is my last week. This is the last week.
That's a good one to catch up on.
And then Donnie, when you come back, it's new format for the playoffs. I don't know if you're ready for it.
Were we not cooking last playoffs? I don't know if we were cooking last playoffs.
We got the record in the notes. We'll go back and look.
We'll see.
Here we go. Jaguars on the road. I don't know. It's just based off of what everyone's saying, all the Colts fans on the TikTok and everything. Donnie, I don't know if you know this. Our TikTok has become a fan therapy session.
I know they need that Indy too.
Yeah, so I put one out for the Bears. I put one out for the Colts. Everyone, there's just a bunch of sad fans in there. So from the vibes, it sounds like no one is going to be getting tickets to this game. Jags versus the Colts. Colts 5-point favorites.
Jags all day.
I gotta take the Jags.
Bro, they just got smoked by Drew Lock. Drew Lock looked like Tom Brady out there, bro. I'm starting the Colts defense in fantasy, and they're scoring points that are going the opposite way. They're acting like they're Tiger Woods over here with -4.
Is that the reason why Donnie lost?
Yeah, that's why
Probably.
the Colts defense. Yeah.
Can't stand them. Yo, I dropped them the first second I could. I waited until Monday night at like 1 a.m. until they let some transactions happen. I dropped them immediately. We gotta get that shit off my team going into the next year.
I really don't blame you, and for that reason, I still got a record to fight for. I'll go Colts. Just for our record's sake. Just
who's playing quarterback over there?
Well, we don't know yet because goddamn, it turns out Richardson's back is worse than fucking what Steichen was saying. Steichen was like, "Oh, he's got a sore back." Well, actually, he's got severe back spasms. He can't even walk.
So he's tapping out for the season. We're saying.
All right. Well, his back did. For fucking carrying this team the past 3 weeks. But what are you gonna do?
The Jaguars have been playing tough.
They have been. Brian Thomas Jr. We were talking about him earlier. The fucking 1,000-yard season first year. There's a couple players.
And he's been playing Mac Jones.
Yes, guy.
I feel like that's not being talked about enough either. But nonetheless, how about this game? Buffalo Bills to end the season against the Patriots. Josh Allen is starting. I don't know how much he's going to play, but he is starting. Bills are 2.5-point favorites, and for that reason, give me the Bills because you will never see this number this low again unless they play the Chiefs.
Bro, you can start Mitch Trubisky all game long or Nate Peterman, and I'll still take the Bills 2.5. That's crazy.
Give me J.P. Lossman out there just for the one time.
Put Kyle
Yeah,
out there.
let's get it going.
Yeah, rumor has it they're not starting Drake May because they want to lock up that number 1 seed. So we're gonna take the Bills.
Someone's doing it right. You're right.
They said they were not doing it 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, we've seen what the Giants did last week. We are not going to do what they did. Thank you, Giants. Speaking of the Giants, they are in Philadelphia to play the Eagles. Obviously, Giants got lucky here. Eagles are not starting anybody and still are 2.5-point favorites.
Not starting Saquon is sad news, man.
I don't know, dude. I want to see them break, especially against some bitch-ass Giants fans.
All he needed was less than 100, I think.
It was 101.
101. 101 on the nose.
2 drives.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think Giants, like me and the Giants fans beef is did karma come bite me in the ass, bro?
Yeah, you was talking a lot.
Wow, yeah.
To go out there.
Did karma bite me in the ass? I just thought about that. Actually, I want to thank them. Thank you for that because get him the fuck out of here. Get Chris Ballard out of here. I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles. I don't care. The hate continues.
They're starting nobody.
I would assume because why would you put Jalen Hurts out there when he's dealing with the concussion the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, he's busted up, and then Saquon's not even playing.
Yeah. There's no reason to risk it.
Drew Lock just came off the best game of his life.
You will not see that again. I promise you.
It depends on who else they're benching too.
Go out there and look like Nate Peterman against the Falcons.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it in Philly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me Philly.
They're locked at the number 2 seed.
Yeah, they're at the 2. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter how the game goes.
Yeah, they're at the 2.
And I don't think the Giants are dumb enough to keep winning.
True.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Well,
Give me
they
Philly.
Yeah, they could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dayball might know he's out of there, so he's like, you know what? Let's go crazy.
hit him with the Lovie Smith with the Texans.
Yeah.
So who were they? I think Texans would have had the first. What year was that? That was like 3 years ago.
That was the year. That was CJ Stroud draft year, wasn't it? So that was what, just 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Shout out Lovie Smith.
Yeah, because not this previous draft. Well, 3 seasons ago, I guess.
Yeah.
You count this season.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on the Eagles then.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Philly.
New Orleans Saints on the road to take on the Bucks. Donnie, guess the number here.
Saints Bucks 4.5.
13.5 Tampa Bay. Because you think about it, they still got to play their guys. Mike Evans is still chasing 1,000 yards, and if they lose, Atlanta wins. Atlanta is the NFC South champions. Bucks miss the playoffs.
And I think for that reason, the Saints might get a little fired up. Although they've been dog shit.
I don't think Kamara's playing.
13.5, give me the Saints.
Doesn't matter if Kamara's playing.
I don't care who plays.
I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah.
I love that we keep going opposite sides, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
If I have a good week, I'm on top.
Mike Evans is like 90 yards away from 1,000-yard seasons. So I'm
How
taking
many?
Bucks. It's like 90 something. I can't remember off the top of my head.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go Bucks.
Yeah, we're going Bucks.
Can never get an actual game started. It's crazy.
He'll have a shot. Houston.
Kamara goes down, and they just got this guy running out here 3 times, and they pick up Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's got PTSD, and he's starting. What?
Unless his PTSD is like Pop Smoke.
Oh. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Might be on some.
Yeah, then he's got to go hit the dispensary.
And then we got the good old Oiler Classic. NFL, if you're listening, I know I proposed this last season. We got to make this happen. Whoever wins gets the rights to the Houston Oilers uniforms. We got the Texans taking on the Titans. Texans, 1-point favorites. Can they score more than 2 points?
1-point favorites is crazy. The downfall has been so fine. I love to see.
Are they still playing everybody? I don't think it matters, right?
It doesn't matter. No, they locked the division like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think they got a lot to play for, though, because they've been so ass they can't go into the playoffs looking like dog shit. So I'm going to go Texans.
I'll go Texans, too.
All right, I'll take the Titans.
Well said.
Shout out them, though. 2 points last week on a 31-2 game. I haven't seen something like that before.
On Christmas?
And the whole world was watching.
Yeah, we love to see it.
Niners. Do you got anything you want to get off your chest?
No, nothing at all.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay. Wow. I'm actually
Good
surprised.
vibes. See? Look at this.
Purdy was balling, even though he had 2 crucial picks.
You know what happens.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Turnovers, you say?
Niners on the road to take on the Cardinals, where this game absolutely means nothing for either team. Josh Dobbs is actually starting, the astronaut. They try to save everybody for next season, apparently. Cardinals, 4.5-point favorites.
Josh Dobbs is playing for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Bro, they are tanking this game away.
It does. They're out the playoff. It don't matter.
Yeah, so like they're making it blatantly obvious. They're tanking this game. They want to lose.
And they'll still cover spread. I got the Niners.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'll take the
You're
Niners.
for sure Josh Dobbs is playing?
Yeah, Pasternak. I seen it today.
I think Pasternak's going to give him a win.
Remember the team that traded him away?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He was winning them games. Remember we
Sanity run started over there.
Yeah, so let's not forget. Next up, Chiefs. This game means a little something for the Broncos. Where the Broncos are I don't know if I'm reading this right. I gotta refresh, bro. There's no this isn't real. Yeah, the Broncos are 10.5-point favorites.
10.5 is ridiculous.
Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Chiefs on that one. That's tripping. That's crazy.
And Commander Carson, we trust.
That's why I'm going Broncos.
10.5, brother?
They got to go off, bro.
10.5?
Yes.
They don't. All they gotta do is 1 by 1.
No.
10.5.
Nobody's playing. For the Chiefs? No. No one's out there.
Super Bowl team.
Somebody's gotta be out there.
Third stringers.
All right. 10.5.
Travis Kelce's got 97 catches on the year. That's crazy.
Bo Nix.
Oh, shout out Travis Kelce for being the greatest receiver in Chiefs history. Did you see that?
No.
Most touchdowns ever?
Most touchdowns in Chiefs history.
Yeah, good for him.
Chirping them because they're like Antonio Gates has way more.
That's Chiefs.
Yeah,
Well,
and then they were
put
also
that on the
chirping
Chiefs.
them, Patriots were chirping them too, saying Gronk had more. Just throwing those out there.
They're saying the numbers lied.
They're lying.
Why would they lie?
See, that's the problem. We can't give anybody credit nowadays. It's always something.
Did you see Kelsey throwing the fake flag at the ref though?
I did see that. That was hilarious.
Oh, I see it.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, he is back.
He's all the way back.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
I told you, like this that time here, they turn this shit on, bro.
It's 12 for 144 and 2 touchdowns time. That's what time it is.
And they're on a bye.
Yeah.
And all they got to do is do it
Well,
twice in a row and they're in the Super Bowl.
they're on two. They're on 2 buys,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah, and you know Andy Reid's record off a bye is like 17-2 or some craziness.
Yeah.
Imagine his record with 2 buys. Never happened.
Double bye?
How about this? Seattle Seahawks taking on the LA Rams, or the LA Rams are also benching everybody to rest. Seahawks 6.5-point favorites.
Yeah, give me Seattle.
I'll go Seattle here.
All right, we're on Seattle.
All right, I'll go Rams here.
It's kinda
Oh.
ass if they don't have their starters.
No, I'll go Rams here.
All right, I'll go Seahawks.
All right, go Seahawks.
All right, fuck.
All right.
Next up. Well, hold on, Donnie. How you feeling about the Rams winning the division? Your Super Bowl pick is still alive.
I love to see it, bro. Their team is nice. Don't sleep on Matt Stafford and the best coach in football.
Next up, Chargers taking on
Best coach in football.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Can I just confirm you're picking Seattle?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just had to make sure.
Chargers 5.5 favorites against the Raiders. Give me the Chargers.
They got anything to play for?
No, they clinched. So it don't matter.
So are they starting nobody either?
I haven't seen nothing. You would assume so, right? But numbers telling me no.
Yeah, -5 is making it seem like they got real players going out there.
Unless they really don't believe in the Raiders like that.
Maybe there's like if they win maybe it's like they're trying to duck somebody in the playoff picture.
Well, it would either be Bills or Ravens or whoever wins the North. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they just really don't want to play the Bills. I don't even know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't put no problem with that.
I'll stick with Chargers.
Yeah, let's go Chargers.
All right, two more games to go. Dolphins on the road take out the Jets. Dolphins 1-point favorite.
You can't give me the Dolphins. Did you see last week?
Snoop Huntley.
No, I don't
Or
know
are
who plays for the Dolphins.
you talking about Jets?
Jets.
Not good.
Really
40.
bad.
Yeah. It's
You
over.
see,
It's over.
Tyreek posted on a story that he wouldn't mind being on the Chargers.
Oh, yes. Let's go. That'd be
That
awesome.
would be fire. That'd be a fire combo. Herbert slinging it to Tyreek with McConkey.
And McConkey.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, give me the Jets.
The Jets. Why?
Because I'm down 7.
Brennan's trying to go even up.
Oh, yeah, no. You heard him. He's down bad right now. I'll go Dolphins.
He's trying to go 100 on the season.
All right, last one. Main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Last game of the regular season. This will be an all-time classic. Vikings on the road to take on the Lions for the number 1 seed. Lions 3-point favorites.
Lions are at home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give me the Lions.
I'm going to go Lions, too. Lion!
Lion!
Don't do it.
They be playing some close games.
The hater in my heart. Give me the Vikings.
Dude, I want them to win.
What's going on?
Don't let the Lions play outside. Don't let it happen.
But if they lose, drop down to the 5 seed, it's not even like they're going to play anywhere cold. It's either Atlanta or Tampa Bay.
And then what's next?
Well, Tampa Bay beat them even though they had twice as many yards. I don't know how that happened, but
Who they play after that?
with the head coach going for it on 4th down and some dumb shit probably.
Somehow, some way, they're going to play in Philly.
Yo, I will say though, did you hear Dan Campbell after the game talking about why they chose to play? Made sense to me.
Yeah, they prepared the whole week like they were starting.
Yeah, he said, "What am I gonna do? Just throw out the backups out there? Now we got weird shit going on."
Yeah. I don't blame him.
I liked it.
I did too.
Coming from like a real team atmosphere.
All right, Donnie. Hey, you know what? Good luck with your picks, everybody. Last one of the season. Last one of the regular season. All right.
Spread the Hawaiian rules.
That's it. Do you want to stay on the phone to give your New Year's resolution? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year. Last year we did it as well. It's 2025. It's a new year. I would assume most of you set some New Year's resolutions. So with that being said, we're going to share our New Year's resolutions for the NFL. Could it be either the league, the teams, whatever you want. Donnie, you got the floor. Then we'll let you go, brother.
All right. We got 3 resolutions in here. First one goes out.
Oh, hold on. You got 3?
Yeah, I got 3.
Okay.
He was ready.
Go for it.
Because I got one more I just came up with on the spot. But resolution number 1 goes out to the both teams in Texas, Cowboys and Texans. Let's how about this offseason we get back in the film room, maybe get to practicing some more, maybe get in the weight room a little bit more and get less off podcasts. Because both of y'all suck.
It's a good one.
31-2. I got 2 reasons why you shouldn't be doing podcasts and calling yourself a top 5 quarterback. Maybe even more than 2. Second, NFL resolution. This one's lighthearted and uplifting and has unwavering faith. Can we just get one more 17-game season out of Jameis Winston? Honestly, I don't think he even ever had one. He only ever had 16. So we need one Jameis Winston full season.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
This is what the people need. We need maybe even a 40 for 40 season. I think he could do it.
I'm with him. Depends where he could be a starter somewhere next year. Maybe Giants. I don't know.
Giants would be awesome.
I would want him to be a starter somewhere with some weapons. That's just a fantasy football guy's dream.
You imagine him and Malik Neighbors?
Oh yeah, he's going for 1,800, 19 touchdowns, and they're going to probably go 2 and 6 games. They win 6 games if they keep Dable and J-Mo.
Okay, so that's your 2 resolutions. What's your third one? The
third
finale here.
I thought about keeping this myself because it's not very uplifting like the last one. Maybe I should have left that one off as the final one.
All right, so we're gonna end on a bad note. We're gonna end on a bad note.
Yeah, we got a bad note for this one. Let's just get back to Thursday, Sunday, Monday Night Football, please. That's all I'm asking. 1 o'clock start times. Come on.
All of them. All of them.
This isn't Kirk Cousins' resolutions. This is mine. Just go 9 a.m. Let's just get the 9 a.m. shit out of here. Unless it's the Jags. The Jags, send them over there, and it's got to be another team that's probably like won 5 or less games this season, and that'd be allowed.
Okay.
Like we should start making these overseas games more like banishment games rather than like trying to spread.
Like enjoy your trip, fucking. You deserve this one, pal.
Yeah, and let's send them somewhere like awful, like somewhere where it's just miserable.
So what are you thinking?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Jags could.
This is going to say a lot right here. Hold on.
Bowl, probably. Maybe Alaska.
Those cold.
Oh,
I don't know. Those teams might not come back.
The real Bears out there might be better than the Bears over here.
Might get a whole different. Might actually get the animals in return.
Come back with some Jags. It'd be way better.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Everyone
so that's
will
what
fucking die.
No.
Let's go back to Thursday. Hey, if we want to even cut off Thursday, we don't even need that. Let's just go Sunday and Monday, like the glory days. Come on.
No.
Glory days.
No, we don't need Thursday. We don't need it.
Move it to Friday.
Kind of do. Friday?
Friday would be cooler than Thursday for me.
Yeah.
I would like that better.
Let's just
I'd
do
be
Saturday.
I'd be on board for that.
Saturday, Sunday,
This is
Monday.
like the
Saturday, Sunday,
day
Monday.
before the weekend, so
College football, or they can't do Saturday. I'd be down
Yeah.
for Saturday.
Although college football is testing the waters a little bit with this whole playoff thing.
Why is it getting crazy in a good way or a bad way? Or they got playoff games lined up at the same time as NFL games?
I think at the same time.
Ooh. As the regular season games or as playoff games?
We'll see about the playoff because now with the 12-team playoff, they're extending a couple weeks in because normally the national championship would have been played the Monday following New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
Yeah, I feel like it's usually right about this time.
Yeah.
Well, they better not play with no NFL playoff games. Their rating's going to be on the floor.
Yeah, not good, but we'll see. All right, Donnie, thanks for your time, brother. Hopefully the NFL teams are listening, the league officers are listening. Follow up on your resolutions here for them.
Hey, I hope so. Hey, last year, I think they got some gloves in Kansas City, so I think they.
Oh,
they
yeah,
got
that's
everything
true.
too.
They did listen. So, all right, dude, enjoy the rest of your time in Toronto. We'll see you here next week, bro.
Yes, sir.
See ya, bro.
Go Raptors.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. That was a quick call in from Donnie. So, with that being said, brother Brendan, the floor is yours. What resolution do you have for football or team?
Let me think real quick. Oh, yeah. Let's not make actual roster moves based on Madden, please. Can we actually just value the human being for who they are instead of going in a video game and be like, nah, your rating's too low. I don't want you on my team.
I feel like you might be directing that towards one specific person.
Me, no, I'm just I just thought about it and I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of dumb to do. You know,
Nobody named Woody or
no Johnsons.
okay. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So let's just stay away from the Madden ratings, okay? Just worry about the real life players.
because those ratings come from when your team actually does good or bad.
Yeah, just don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
It's just a video game.
Doesn't mean nothing. Anthony, what do you got, man?
So can we not tell our punters before the season that you're not going to punt this year? But then the punters have more yards than you throw. Please?
I feel like that was directed too.
No,
No one specific?
no.
Not a rookie quarterback.
Because it sounds like you're talking about Caleb Williams and the Bears.
All
His
right,
defense
yeah,
of
all right, yeah.
Taylor.
Maybe I am. Because like he
Maybe.
had 1,000 more yards than you. Your
Jesus
punter.
Christ, I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was that
It was
high.
like 4,000 something. He has like 3,000.
And this isn't Ballsack Sports. This is legit.
Oh, yep, no, it's legit because it pops up on my Instagram at least every day.
Holy
every
shit.
day.
Yeah, so give your punter some break.
Maybe learn your lesson.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
that's my resolution.
All right, well, for me,
Yeah. What do you got?
it's not directed towards any specific player, any specific team, not even just the NFL, football in general. Let's leave this in the past, okay? 2025, doesn't matter what level it is, high school, college, professional, even Pee-wee football. Pee-wee football, you can get away with it. You're just learning. But can we stop dropping the ball before we run it in the end zone?
I think you are directing this to one specific person.
No, that one makes sense though.
You would think. It just so happens to be that Jonathan Taylor dropped the ball at the 1 yard line and pretty much ruined the Colts season. But it's happened plenty of other times.
Didn't
As a matter of fact, it happened to a different team the same day.
Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, well, he didn't even like drop the ball. He just gave it to the other team.
Yeah.
So when we're running into the end zone, keep the ball in your hands, in your possession, until you cross the plane. After that, do whatever the hell you please. But for the love of God, can we not bring that into 2025? Let's hold on to the ball until we cross the plane. Thank you. Thank you.
That might be the best one. That wasn't just the NFL. That was all football.
That's all football.
Yeah.
It's all football.
I like that.
Aiden, do you have anything to add? It's okay if you don't. If you don't got nothing. to
Oh
add.
yes, I got some.
So the Packers.
Come on, pack
Yeah,
cheese.
of course. So
Can we make a mozzarella cheese instead of
no, but
That was quick.
I mean,
answer.
I just want to say, let's stop making all the aggressive plays every game. Like we're maximizing our aggressiveness. I mean, I was watching the Vikings game the other day, and I remember there was one specific moment. I think it was like 4th and 3rd, and we opted to throw the ball, and the receiver dropped it. But I just felt like there on that play we could have just ran the ball right up the middle, and we would have got the first down.
So what you're saying is just be a little less aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I love this style, but
feels like Packers
sometimes we got
do
tune it
that a
down.
lot.
What'd you say?
Play smart.
I'm just saying, it feels like they actually do that a lot. Like they have Josh Jacobs, probably
Just run the ball.
top 5 running back in the league. Just run.
Or trust in your defense, maybe. I don't know. I like it, Aiden. Good call. Good call. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any football-related New Year's resolutions for any specific player, team, you name it, let us know in the
Or if you
comments
need
section.
some therapy. Or
Yeah, I mean, those posts have just been going crazy. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this. Fan therapy. I guess that's a new thing on our TikTok. So we put one out for the Bears. A lot of sad Bears fans in the comment section.
now the Colts.
And I did a Colts one. A lot of sad Colts fans in there. Over 20K views. So it's a lot of sad Colts fans, I will say.
Whose team is next? Could be yours.
If the Buckeyes end up blowing this lead, it might be them.
Why? What's the score?
Well, when we were on air for a little bit earlier, they were still in the lead, but Oregon was starting to score.
Because before we started, it was 34-0.
Oh, it's
Just
over. No, we're good. Ohio State Buckeyes fan. Maybe we do one for the Ducks because they lost 41-21. OH.
IO.
Thank you. I know you guys listening say that at home too. So I'll just big trust. All right, Anthony. Unfortunately, we can't get to your game or catch us up what's going on outside the league because we're running short on time here. But
It was a fun game too.
it was good to have you back, bro.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Get you back in there. But nonetheless, if you're still watching, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Tank Talk _pod. Stay up to date with everything Tank Talk on the Tank Talk Podcast website. It's tanktalkpodcast.com. And make sure you're entered into the holiday giveaway. That's right. Boom. Last chance to win College Football 25 for the PS5 and Madden 25 for the Xbox Series X. There will be 2 separate winners. In order to be entered for a chance to win, you got to subscribe to the Tank Talk Podcast newsletter. Head to the link in our description. It'll take you directly to our website to fill in the form to enter. So winners will be announced next week, January 7th, live here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, tune in, see if you win or not. Or if you're cheering on, just rooting for everyone else that's entered in. Root them on to win. College Football 25 for the PS5 and Madden 25 for the Xbox Series X. If you unfortunately weren't able to get it for Christmas or just looking to give someone a little something or just a little, treat yourself sort of deal there. So, other than that, we'll see what happens, what this playoff picture is looking like. Here's where it stands right now for the viewers on YouTube. Take it all in, man. I know we're going to be some crop games this weekend, but let's enjoy it while we can. We're getting close to the end. Take it in. College football playoff has been electrifying. Shout out Ashton Genty for having a hell of a season. Unfortunately, went down. Ship crashed last night. Got to give him a quick shout out. Almost broke Barry Sanders' rushing record.
Until he couldn't.
Bro, everyone was hating on him.
They're hating on Genty.
Yeah, because Penn State locked him up. They were like, and wait till he gets to the NFL. He can't do that. I'm like, when 5 guys are on, you can't. No one can do nothing.
One last shot here. OH.
IO.
We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Back to our regular schedule. Oh, hold on. Before we get out of here, though.
Whoa.
T's and P's to everyone down there by the Sugar Bowl. I believe that was New Orleans, right?
Yes.
There was a attack down there. Allegedly, it was a terrorist attack. Drove recklessly, killed a couple people, and injured good amount. So if you're down there, they had to postpone the Sugar Bowl to this Thursday. So if anyone knows anybody down there dealing with that, or that's just sad, bro. It really is. So, T's and P's out there. Hopefully we will get back on track here. Everyone will start to love each other. Bad way to start 2025. Let's leave that in the past.
Yeah.
I know we encourage snitching and some like hate on the show, but not that kind of hate.
No. Never.
No. So let's leave that in the past, man. Let's leave it in the past. But we'll see y'all next week.